Ladies and gentlemen, episode number 480, live. Welcome into our new night for Wrestle Wars Genesis, Saturday evening. Technically, it is Sunday morning, but I have not been to bed yet. It is Saturday evening. I don't care. I will fight you. It is Saturday evening. We are live, Wrestle Wars Genesis. We have an absolute fire 9-match card, 4 championship matches. We're going to start the night off a bang. For our new evening, we're going to have Elijah Archer and the Iceman, Christian Hart from Team Christian Cool, squaring off over the Wrestle Wars Genesis Television Championship, an old rivalry that dates back to the Archerverse 1.0, and of course that championship means a lot to both of those superstars, so it is going to be a battle to start the night off. Our tone-setting match of the night is Falls Count Anywhere. Anything can happen,
his name is John
so it's going to be an interesting evening. Before we get to that, though, we, of course, have some dirt sheets to look at. A lot of things going on. We got potential new stipulation for Cody Rhodes, Lesnar 3, and a whole bunch of information that just jogs my brain, to be quite honest. But we're going to have a look at it all. We've got some lists to go through here tonight. We got the best WWE World Champions and the best WWE Champions of all time. 2 different lists, which we, of course, meant to get to last week. We never did do that. We are going to tonight at some point. But I also have to pull up my dashboard. Give me a moment while I do that. There we go. All right, good to go. Joe Link's in the house. What's going on, Joe Link?
Joe Link, your numbers
752. I can't remember if I changed those numbers.
There are
Joe Link.
amazing and fun channel
Did the numbers come up yet?
Because
I just opened my dashboard, so I did change them. Okay, good. But I don't remember what they are. But they came up already? Did you see what the new numbers were? By chance? I mean, I could look. We both know I'm not going to do that, though.
Come up yet.
No, they haven't come up yet? Okay, so just remember 752. And then maybe wait till the numbers pop up before you play again. That way you know what you're rolling for.
I thought you changed them last stream. The Archerverse, the very best in
Did I do it in the middle of the stream?
Excellence bar none period is about
I might have.
The bar in sports entertainment again.
I vaguely remember that. I think we started the night with the wrong numbers, but we didn't notice till later into the show, and then I changed them. I think is what happened, and then nobody, and then nobody ended up winning as a result. But yeah, so I'm not supposed to be live till 12:30, but I was ready to roll, so I figured, what the hell, let's do it. I mean, most Saturdays will, of course, probably go live more like 10:30, 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Unless the missus happens to be working till 11 p.m. herself that evening, then we might backtrack to about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We won't always be starting this late. I was supposed to work till 10. I ended up actually coming home early. My shoulder's been giving me some grief as of late, and it gave out on me at work today. It kind of went numb from the top of my shoulder all the way down to my wrist. So I ended up coming home about 3 hours early. But the wife doctored me up, and I'm good to go. So, we have a show to run. Wrestle Wars Genesis. Also, episode number 480, Joe Link. We are only 20 episodes away from 500. 500 episodes. A milestone for the Archerverse TV channel. And we've already breached 500 on YouTube, by the way. We've already breached 500 subscribers on YouTube. I can't remember what the exact number is. Last I checked, it was 505 subscribers, I believe. Now, I haven't been on YouTube in a couple of days, so there could be some new subscribers. I'm not sure. But only 20. That's a lot. 500 is a lot of episodes. Now, to be fair, when we first started, Joe Link, we were going balls to the walls. I mean, we were doing sometimes 6, 7, 8 shows a week. It was crazy. I don't know how we kept up with it, but we did. Yeah, I think 505 last time I mentioned it. Yeah, but I haven't checked since, I'll be honest. I haven't really been... I've been busy this week. Far busier than I would like to have been, to be fair. But my paycheck will like it next week, so there's that. My paycheck will like it. And, of course, the missus will like it. That's important. As you well know. Happy wife, happy life. Luckily, my wife is happy all the time. Except for when I piss her off first thing in the morning. I'm a little loud in the morning. It's my nature. I'm a martial arts instructor. I'm not quiet. And if you ask me to fix something, I can fix it, but I'm probably going to break it first. I'm very good at breaking things. She will tell you that herself sometime, I'm sure. I've broken everything from her car to an air conditioner. I dropped her fucking air conditioner in a window once. I did. It's a bit of a story that I'm not going to tell right now. We'll save it for some other time, maybe a tree of knowledge or rotten fruit, but yeah, I somehow managed to drop her air conditioner out of a window. I've done a lot of shit. But
Superstar.
Today Joe Link is Trish Stratus. That makes me afraid to do it. I'll just do it now and get it out of the way before everybody else gets here. Glenola specifically, who says he's not going to be here, but probably will lurk and will at any given point in time correct me on something, mock me, make fun of me, or any other. He is a traitorous, treacherous little bastard.
So Krondos.
Yo, Krondos! Krondos is in the house. What's going on, Krondos? Alright, so let's see who I am tonight. If I could spell correctly, that would help. I put in Suppet Star. I don't have no idea what the fuck a Suppet Star is. Here we go.
Superstar.
Lil Joey Nightmare. I am not Beth Phoenix, China, Alexa Bliss, none of them. Fantastic. See, that's how we start the night out. Those are the vibes.
Today, Krondos BR is
Krondos BR is Kane. I mean, I heard that Lil Joey Nightmare... So, Joe Link, I'm sure you've heard the rumors. There's been rumors swirling for at least a couple of weeks about a potential return of Lil Joey Nightmare. What do you think about that? Because apparently Damien is considering perhaps taking a different role within the business, and Lil Joey Nightmare might be coming into play again. Which is weird because I thought the story went that he had left the business, had other endeavors, wasn't returning to wrestling. Now suddenly, you know, Damien decides he might step out of the squared circle and into a different role, and suddenly Lil Joey Nightmare potentially coming back onto the scene. It's very interesting. Suddenly feel the need to choke slam Taker. Now that would be something to see, to witness, to behold, if you will. I mean, if you're going to do that at some point,
hey, Dick,
you know, if you're yo Uzi, what's going on, Uzi? I seen you streaming earlier, Uzi. How'd the rest of your stream go?
I think it will.
I mean, I would have said something, but you hardly ever answer me, and then you just pop up in my stream later anyway. So I'm going to assume you knew I was there lurking.
Do the spear
at this point.
So
it crashed.
666.
Yeah.
Together we will grow strong.
That happens from time to time.
Will remain strong by our
but anyways, welcome in episode number 480 live. We are only 20 episodes from 500.
So Master Zero.
A milestone. Very exciting, and of course we're continuing the road to the third annual Bash at the Beach stream preview, which is at the end of the month. A lot going on. Smoking hot card tonight. You guys are going to be excited. We got the Phenom, Joe Lincoln in action tonight. Archer and Christian Harder in action tonight. You've got the #1 contender, JC, challenging John Cena. There's a lot going on tonight. It's going to be a fun night. We got people looking to steal the spotlight and hopefully gain a spot on the summer's biggest stream preview, the third annual Bash at the Beach stream preview. But anyways.
That's Archers. Do the spear with
whose
balls.
TTS is going nuts? Well, that's likely mine. I do have it on. Master of Goo. Do the spear with balls.
TTS.
Krondos BR does not like the TTS. Weird never noticed I'd have burned it with fire. You'd have burned it with fire. Not a fan of the TTS, Uzi.
Praise the TTS.
Praise the TTS. Oh, Kronos likes the TTS. It is Uzi that does not like the TTS.
Balls, though. Also praise the man Archer. TTS.
That is ghastly. Have you been hanging around? Have you been hanging around Glenola? Krondos. We don't speak like that here. That is ghastly. How dare you? There is no praising, Archer. Hi, Oscar Luega. Oscar Lueja, and a whole bunch of other stuff. That is ghastly. That just fucks with the TTS right there, doesn't it? That just fucks with it right there. Master of Goo is trying to break the TTS. Alright. Glanola is a twat who needs to get laid.
Do the balls.
I mean, I'm sure he would actually agree with you, to be fair. He probably would. He would agree with you.
Glenola, no, I'd rather have a shot of vodka with Boss.
You'd rather have a shot of vodka with Boss? Hey, speaking of Boss, has anybody spoken to Boss lately? And by the way, that VIP Gavin, welcome in. Fuck a loser for real needs some dick. Wait, Glanola needs dick? Are we assuming that Glanola?
Balls.
Or are you talking about Boss? Master of Goo likes balls, apparently.
He seems like the type for some dick.
Yeah, but who are you talking about? Oh, Glanola, okay. See, I was confused for a minute there if you were talking about Glanola or if you were talking about Boss Apollo. I haven't spoken to Boss in quite some time. Hey,
Granola.
No, Joe hasn't heard anything either.
Don't know him. Balls. Nice. Break
that TTS.
Ball.
Who's a Granola? Actually, it's Glenola, and he's another streamer.
Show love one.
Joel ain't dropping some tiny little beautiful gems, making it sparkle in here, twinkling like an episode of Twilight. Thank you, Joe Link. Appreciate that. And now Joe Link is trying to break the TTS himself. Maybe life got in the way. Sometimes life comes out of nowhere and punches you in the jaw. Well, actually, actually, Boss, I believe Boss and his missus have separated, and I think there's some personal issues going on there. Glanola comes with the Glenalians now. He's always got Glenalians. It is ghastly. But anyways, yeah. So I believe Boss Apollo's been having some personal issues at home. I believe he's dealing with it. I mean, he did pop in very briefly. But then he was very vague about everything that was going on. And I haven't spoken to him directly on Discord or Facebook or anything like that as of late either, so I just have zero idea what he's up to.
TTS is amazing.
TTS is, it can be. When it works correctly, anyway. A lot of the times it says shit wrong.
So Archer, how's your dick doing after all the puns you take?
After all the puns I take? Actually, that hasn't happened since, like, the Archerverse 2.0, but do you remember that? Every single time he'd be in a segment or some sort of promo, somebody would come up and kick him in the nuts. It was literally just his character, too. It was like the system just hated the character. Absolutely detested the character. Having a good time with that, aren't you? Uzi, it looks like other people need to get laid too. What do you think? Uzi says vaguely. Wait a minute. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Krondo singing songs. But anyways. So anyway, what have you been up to, Krondos? The Nut Punt Saga. Yeah.
Adrenaline in my soul.
What do you think about what they did with the women's title? Made it look like the universal title. Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of thought that was going to happen. Now, what did they do with the Raw women's title, though? Are they changing the Raw women's title as well? Do you know if they're changing the Raw women's title too, or just the SmackDown title? Are they both the same? Because that doesn't make any sense. I can understand making the SmackDown Women's title the same.
Yes, that weird gold yellow.
They're both like that? That doesn't make any sense.
So Archer, a bird told me your dick's 1/1,000,000th of a billionth of a trillionth incised. Eat my
with a
balls,
white strap.
balls,
Yeah, of course it's a white strap. It's always a white strap.
Eat my balls, eat my balls, eat my balls, eat
I was
my
under a lot of
balls.
stress in my job, and after a 3-month battle, I
Yeah.
finally managed to
I was
get
under
my
a lot of
release.
stress in my job, and after a
What
3-month
was your
battle,
job
I
before
finally
Krondos?
managed to get my release. Also, yo, I think Master Ofku likes balls.
Yo, he definitely likes balls. I'm thinking he's praying to the fertility gods.
Eat my balls, 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 just
And he
kidding.
wants somebody to eat his balls
Just
too.
skipping the rest.
I mean, that is that is ambitious.
It's Pride Month, let go
That is
celebrate.
ambition. Now, what if somebody
So
actually
Tortureverse.
did eat your balls?
Together we will grow
That would
strong
be,
and our
that would be
communities
horrific.
Will remain strong by our constant support for one another's
I mean, it's
endeavors.
Pride Month. Let's
With
go
the
celebrate. Indeed, it is Pride Month.
Gavin.
Happy Pride Month,
Together
everybody,
we will
by the way.
grow strong and our communities will remain strong by our constant support for one another's endeavors. With that said,
That's some Jeffrey Dahmer shit, Uzi says. That is some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. That's kind of what I was thinking. But I mean, if that's your thing, I don't judge. Joling says, I did do a show earlier of EC. Oh, did you? Oh, that's right. I did see your... I was at work, I think, when you first went live. That or I was on my way home. I can't... What time did you go live?
Bro really wants you to eat his balls.
Bro, yeah, he does. He wants somebody to eat his balls. He's very desperate. He's looking for some attention. I mean, everybody likes their balls played with from time to time, let's be honest, you know.
Eat my balls.
I mean, providing you actually have
Like
some.
5 p.m.
5 p.m.?
Hey,
Eastern?
where's Glenn?
Not
He
Eastern,
can
though,
do
is
it.
it? Hey, where's Glenn? He can do it. Maybe he doesn't want Glenola doing it, though, because he'd bring Glenalians and might fuck his balls up.
Someone not eat my balls? His balls are full of protein.
His balls are full of
Yeah,
protein.
Eastern. He's the only
Eastern?
one having
Okay.
fun with
Yeah, so
that.
at 5 p.m. I was still at work. And by the time I get home, you were already done. I think you were just about 3 hours, though, weren't you? I remember seeing... I looked at the VOD. I didn't watch the whole thing yet, though. I do have to finish that.
And I eat my balls. Protein, my ass, my piss has more protein than
He's
his
the only
tiny
one
balls.
having fun with that. Yeah, indeed. Protein my
Only 3
ass.
hours.
My piss has more protein than his tiny balls. Oh my God, Uzi.
Nom 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 nom, eat my balls.
I mean, he reminds me a little bit of
It was
Woozy's
weird, I
stalker,
predicted
except for
every
he's not
match
stalking
LOL.
Woozy. He just simply wants somebody to eat his balls. I mean, it's... Alright, it's weird. I predicted every single... You predicted all the matches? So, what was your main event?
True.
Out of curiosity.
Pez chill like that.
He's chill like that. Nice. Yeah, what was your main event?
Archer,
Or your-
Archer,
or your
Archer,
last
but
three,
like you
whatever.
know I'm the queen of unhinged.
You fuck know it. You know I'm the queen of unhinged. I do know that. We've known that for a very long time. We've known that for a very long time, Uzi. You are one of a kind, unique.
Nom 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 nom, eat his balls sack. Have anyone beaten Ted's record of being the only
Braun Breaker
PNYYD
versus Brock
Academy
Lesnar.
Interview
First
World,
Blood was the main
skipping the
event.
rest.
Nice.
Follow Wage.
Ah, there's the
Braun
numbers
Breaker
there.
versus Brock Lesnar,
Joe
First
Link,
Blood was the main event.
048 and
The new
227.
jackpot number for a chance to win a channel redemption of your choices, 048. The number to win a YTD championship
Uzi
match
says,
is
piece of
2.
shit bot.
Oof. Piece of shit bot. 365032.
Try just exclamation point follow.
456732890573. Skipping the rest.
I think it
Yeah,
might just be
mine was
follow,
way
not
off.
followage.
Flag.
There you go.
Play.
1
Challenge
year,
numbers are 3,
10
8,
months,
3. Read
15
left
days,
there are some amazing
23
fun
hours.
Skipping the rest.
For the queen of
Follow.
unhinged.
Uzi not found 666. Uzi not found 666 has been following Thircherverse for 1 year 10 months. Skipping the
Chronos.
rest.
has been following for 8 months, 2 days, 23 hours. Dedrick, 1 year, 3 months, 12 days, 9 hours.
Frondos BR. Frondos has been following 30
but I'm too busy
2-3 hours.
Game deving and working on cars. Game deving
has been following Thirterverse for 1 year,
Explain.
3 months, 2 days, 9 hours.
Yo, that VIP Gavin with the follow. Welcome to the fam, Jim. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate that.
So
and by the way, welcome into episode number 480.
Will grow strong in our communities. Will
not on his balls, everyone. I mean, he really wants at least somebody. So at least he's not selfish. You know, first it was all somebody eat his balls. Now he wants everybody else to share in the festivities. He's allowing everybody else's balls to be licked and eaten too. I mean, you got to respect that. But anyways, oh, now he's back to eating his own balls. See, now he's that's just selfish. He went from, you know, a sharing experience back to himself. Or herself. Or itself. Who knows? Could be a toaster. I mean, AI is everywhere. Yo, I want what he's having. You want to have balls?
Wait, does he like the Ms. balls? I heard they are massive.
Share my balls.
I want what has Haven.
Well, there we go. We're back to sharing is caring. Right?
Bet.
Sharing is caring. That's the most important part. Alright, so, wait. Does he like the Miz balls? I heard they are massive. Wait a minute, isn't that, not the Miz, isn't it, Matt Riddle? It is, isn't it? It's Riddle. Isn't he the one that...
Lely nom on those balls.
Let me cut it in half. That would hurt. That would not be a pleasurable experience. But yeah, Joe, like I think you might be thinking of Matt Riddle, maybe.
Some bull testicles for the low price of 9,009,009,990. Skipping the rest. Suck all of those balls.
I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is the Miz gimmick. Remember they kept.
Uzi says, "I'll get you some bull testicles for the low price of $9,999,999.99. That is expensive as hell.
Just eats balls.
Suck all of those balls. Even highlighted that puppy.
That's why his.
Yeah, it's the Miz. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'll be honest, I haven't really paid a whole lot of attention to much of what the Miz has been doing lately. I just, you know, I was at a place at one point where I was really enjoying Miz's body of work, but now it's just, I don't know. It seems like everything he does is redundant. Whatever happened to Archer's twin? I have no idea. What did? Somebody killed him.
Whatever happened to Archer's twin?
Chrono says CM Punk is back and Glenola can't wait. Yeah, Glenola's a huge fan.
Been losing a lot.
Huge fan. Joink says he has been losing a lot. Yeah, I know. But I mean, and that's fine. It's not that. Like, I know he's always given back to the younger generation and tried to put people over. That's part of why Miz is still there to begin with, right? I mean, he's only been a two-time champion. One other Grand Slam champion twice, but he's only been a world champion 2 times in his tenure. He's been around for, what, 20 years almost, if not? So, but I just don't find his body of work is... I don't know. It's just, like I said, everything he seems to be doing is just redundant, kind of. I don't know. Master Goo has to go pee now. Too much ball talk. It made him have to tinkle. Uzi says, I mean, he might as well tattoo a dick on his forehead. I mean, are we talking about the Miz here? Or are we back to Glenola? You never can tell with you, Uzi. I do have to ask. You know. Oh, Glenn. Okay, yeah, okay. So we're gonna tattoo a dick on Glenola's forehead. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. He's a fan of fine artwork. I'm unhinged and sober, ya vegan.
I'm unhinged and sober, ya vegan.
That is the strangest thing ever. All right. All right, so anyways, we may as well get the show on the go. People are in here. We may as well have a show to watch, get the wrestling action going in the squared circle. We're going to start things off with a bang. Tone-setting match of the night is Elijah Archer taking on the Iceman, Christian Hart. It is Falls Count Anywhere, so anything can happen. And then, of course, we'll dive into the dirt sheets. And we've got a couple of lists for the evening. Again, we have the best WWE champions of all time and the best world heavyweight champions of all time. So we're going to have a look at those lists and see what's going on there. Yo, Honeybee Wrestling! What's going on, Honeybee? Welcome in. Silly Cool. Well, actually, Christian Cool is not here at the moment, so he can't fulfill that. Joe, can you actually refund that, please?
Joe Link just subscribed for 1-2 champ.
Or Honeybee, somebody, anybody, I don't care. Just refund that for that VIP Gavin. I would appreciate that.
Well, thanks.
Krondos with a tier 1 sub to Joe Link. Thank you for the gift sub, Krondos. I'm sure Joe Link would appreciate that. Gavin says, dang, I didn't know what I did. I don't know what you did either. Oh, you clicked on one of the... So when you click on the money bag, it brings up all the channel redemptions, and you probably just clicked on one. I'll have to log in when I get a chance. I am currently... You're working? Like you're actually working at work? You're not just twerking? I'm proud of you, Joe. I mean, your boss must be just elated. You're actually there doing work, not just modding for me. If Archer asks why AKO him, say that he praised the... No, we don't say praise Archer for anything. That is ghastly. We don't do that. Don't listen to Krondos, Gavin. He'll get you AKO'd or something. They're a bunch of villains. Professional trolls. They will fuck you up. They will lead you right into the abyss, and then giggle their ass off.
Together we will grow strong and our communities will remain.
You got to carry on the ball legacy. Well, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. But all right, here we go. Without further ado, episode number 480, Wrestle Wars Genesis. We're closer and closer to the summer's biggest stream per-view, the 3rd annual Bash at the Beaches around the corner. Everybody wants a spot. Champions are being tested. It is showtime and go time. Falls Count Anywhere for the Wrestle Wars Genesis Television Championship. Archer's 1.0 rivals. They've battled many times in the tag team division, in singles competition, 4 championships for no championships. Tonight they're setting the tone with the television championship on the line. No betting lines are open, but if you guys were to bet on this one, who wins this match? Who walks out with the television championship? The reigning defending champion from Team Christian Cool, the Iceman Christian Hart, or the one Elijah Archer from the Coalition? Who do you think walks out television champion? You tell me. Christian Hart with Nutter Butter in this match. That's ghastly. That VIP Gavin is definitely continuing on the ball legacy. He would get along good with Kraken Skulls. Except for Kraken Skulls would be talking about dildos by now, or long ago. Long time ago. Anyways, all right, here we go. Without further ado, Elijah Archer, Christian Hart, Wrestle Wars Television Championship on the line. Let's go.
The praised one. The new jackpot number for
a
chance to win a channel redemption of your choices. 048.
Yo, big boy. What's going on, big boy? Welcome in. Welcome to episode number 480. Wrestle Wars Genesis. We're on the road to the 3rd annual Bash at the Beach stream preview. We got a lot going on tonight. 9 matches, 4 championship matches, kicking the night off right now with a Falls Count Anywhere. Wrestle Wars Genesis Television Championship match between 2 rivals that go back to the Archerverse 1.0. It's going to be a great evening of matches. We're going to dive into the dirt sheets here in a few moments and see what's crack-a-lacking there. See what's new and exciting. 026, isn't that close to the one number? Yeah, the first number is 048. So, wait a minute. Who got the 026? Honeybee, you are close. And in the running for the channel reward redemption.
Good luck, Brondos BR. There are some amazing and fun channel rewards to choose.
795. My entrance does work today.
Hey, your entrance works today.
I was just noticing that, Joe. Like, I was actually waiting for him to come out like Omas or something.
Joe Link, your numbers are 7, 5, 5. Good luck, Joe Link. There are some.
At least he hasn't walked out looking like Yokozuna. You know, I got to be thankful for at least that. All right. So, anyways, let's see who else is close to the numbers here.
Honeybee Wrestling.
So 048, and what's the other number? 227. So Honeybee, you're in the running for both. Yo, Honeybee Wrestling is in the running for both jackpots. I mean, Honeybee, don't you think that's just a little selfish and greedy? Honeybee might win. Yeah, I know. That's what I was just saying, Joe.
Archer gave up on wearing pants.
Gave up on wearing pants. I did. It was time to take them off. Gotta let that ball sack breathe a little, you know. I mean, ask Master of Goo. Master of Goo is obsessed with balls.
But hasn't he happened since I did it a while back?
Not for Honeybee, it's perfect. If she wins, that hasn't happened since I did it a while back. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Suck my balls, 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 suck my balls.
Well, at least Master of Goo is committed. All right, so anyways, let's jump into the dirt sheet, see what's going on. I know we got a bunch of stuff, like new stipulations for a potential Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes 3.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight? I love him. I'm not like everybody else, Cole.
So here we go, starting with the Bleacher Report. This is Chris Rolling. And this is buying or selling Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar 3 plans and latest WWE. Whoa, I said WWE. Holy shit. And AEW rumors. So the usual lull in the pro wrestling rumor mill simply hasn't existed this year thanks to big happenings in WWE and AEW. WWE quickly transitioned from WrestleMania season to SummerSlam prep, creating a new men's heavyweight title and gearing up for big plans, highlighted by names like Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. AEW, coming out of Double or Nothing, has an entirely new show plan with high-profile feuds with nothing more than notable than the impending return of CM Punk. And, of course, Glenola is very, very excited about that. Make sure you guys all congratulate Glenola on the return of CM Punk. But based on the current trajectories and some eyebrow-raising buzz, pro wrestling fans head into what could be one of the biggest summers for the sport in recent memory. That's mostly because of the 3rd annual Bash at the Beach stream preview. It's going to completely rock the summer as far as that goes. I'm glad they're taking notice to these things. But anyways, here's a look at the most notable rumors and whether fans should buy or sell them. Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar 3 set. So fans had to know Lesnar and Rhodes weren't done. Rhodes beat Lesnar at Backlash, then the opposite happened at Night of Champions, leaving the series tied 1-1. The positions, the two for an end-of-feud tiebreaker, which WWE would likely want at one of the most high-profile events of the year. Case in point, according to Wrestling Observer's Radio's Meltzer, Randall Ortman of Cage Side Seats, the 3rd installment of these series will happen at SummerSlam, which I think we pretty much already knew. But that's almost at a necessity more than anything to Roman Reigns and the Bloodline remain engulfed in family drama, unfit for outside interference right now. Rhodes has boxed himself into not competing for Seth Rollins' title, though, given that he wants the one round the waist of Reigns. problem is Reigns is on SmackDown, so I mean, is he going to get traded to SmackDown? I don't know. It's a holding pattern situation of sorts for Rhodes, who also needs to remain in a top spot. That's against Lesnar, meaning a continuation of this feud at the summer's biggest event. Hey! All right, we're suing. That's it. That's all. I don't care for the defamation. It is not the biggest event of the year. The third annual Bash at the Beach stream preview is the biggest stream preview of the summer. The summer blockbuster. How dare they? That is gaslight.
There's no countouts in this one.
Anyways, Rhodes, Lesnar. So the verdict for that one is buying. Obviously, I mean, how would you not? We already knew that anyways for the most part, right? So there's that. So Rhodes, Lesnar, strange stipulation. So how do Rhodes and Lesnar settle the tied-up beef with some memorable finality that signals things are really over? Ideas abound, but one that apparently got nixed was Rhodes asking for a dog collar match. According to BWE, another more notable rumor was Brian Alvarez of Wrestling Observer Live saying Buzz suggested an uncommon type of match, potentially Hell in a Cell. Frankly, both fall into the cell column. It's hard to imagine a dog collar match was actually raised as a possibility, given a wide range of reasons. One of them simply being it's possible for it to come off as cheesy and flop, especially if you're going to put a dog collar around a big guy like Brock Lesnar and trying to pull him around. I mean, come on. So Hell in a Cell isn't that far off either. WWE has done away with the gimmick events and used the matches sparingly, but that one feels more fitting for a character like Bray Wyatt at this point. This doesn't have to be complicated. The right feel for the finale between Rhodes and Lesnar is something like an I Quit match at best. Or why not an Iron Man match? Last man standing match. I mean, there's several things they could do there, to be fair. WWE booked NXT into Loss versus Double or Nothing. So WWE and AEW teamed up to make the month of May shockingly busy despite sitting right after Mania. WWE had 2 premium live events while AEW had 1 pay-per-view. And WWE also had NXT Battleground, which is now the focal point of some interesting buzz. According to Meltzer, WWE chose to book Battleground against AEW Double or Nothing, and it backfired massively, with him saying that NXT viewership was significantly down from the previous 2 NXT specials. That's a brutal, yet unsurprising blow for WWE. The company would probably like NXT to be as prominent as Raw or SmackDown, but it's never come that close and has been in a rut. Like even letting NXT shows challenge AEW Dynamite weekly, it was foolish to position an event against one of AEW's only big events of the year. This doesn't mean Battleground was bad, of course, but the outcome of this was easy to see coming, which makes the decision a baffling one. NXT is a third brand. Now, before we even get into that part of the article and decide whether it's buying or selling, I'll be honest, they've talked about this very thing before. Vince McMahon was the one that pulled the reins back on that, because at one point, NXT was better than both Raw, SmackDown, and AEW. Better than all of it, and they just dropped the ball on way too many storylines. They started messing with too many different characters, changing people's names, and a variety of other reasons that it ended up flopping. But they've talked for quite a few years now about potentially building NXT and taking it from developmental to a third brand to simply showcase all, because they have a lot of talent now. Right, and let's be honest, NXT with an additional hour could do a lot, and I think it would be very beneficial, especially if they do want to make it a third brand. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But anyway, speaking of NXT, WWE apparently still wants to pump up the third program as much as possible. Jesus Christ, I think Christian Hart just got AKO'd like twice. Oh, he kicks out. 2 count. Only look, Archer, he can't even believe it. 2 AKOs, and the Iceman kicks out. Wow. That is crazy. But anyway, according to Worked Wrestling, WWE still views NXT as capable of being the third promotion on par with Raw and SmackDown, and that current crossovers are merely the beginning. And I'm fully behind that and on board with that. So I hope they don't drop the ball this time and actually do something with it and take the ball and run down the court this time. But anyways, the most notable, of course, is Braun Breaker going after Seth Rollins' world title in a program that should certainly be a lot of fun for fans. I still wish he'd become Braun Steiner. I wish they would. They should utilize his name. I mean, it's got historic. You know, it's legacy in the business, right? I mean, the Steiner brothers were huge. And obviously a lot of people like Big Papa. I preferred the Steiner brothers and the original Scott Steiner to Big Papa Pump. I was never all that amused by Big Papa Pump, to be fair. That's just a personal thing. But so unfortunately, fans have been down this road plenty of times. Roster mixing in an event to prop up NXT has never worked to the point of getting it on par with the other weekly programming. Yeah, but part of that problem is because they weren't marketing it the same. They weren't trying to sell the show the same. They didn't get the same airtime. They didn't get the same quality television matches booked. I mean, I don't know. There's reasons for that. I don't think that's a very vague. I don't know. Never mind. Anyways, I'll just keep going with the article. So call it a combination of the show just not appealing to as many fans and a rough midweek time slot on a product pushing an oversaturated point as it is. He's back into the ring. Well, I don't think it's oversaturated. If it was oversaturated, all the different promotions wouldn't be still gaining slowly, but still gaining viewership from Impact to AEW. People are loving wrestling right now, and actually, you know, all promotions have something to offer right now for the first time in a very long time. So it's interesting. But anyways, that's the end of the article. I understand some of the points made in the article. Others, I just think maybe more of a personal opinion as opposed to taking people's opinions from outside the business, or you know what I mean? I think sometimes when people are writing articles, instead of polling the audience, they just poll themselves, so to speak. All right, just going to catch up on chat here real quick. Yo, Hunter! Welcome in, Hunter. I just got to scroll back and see what's happening here. The steps now a pin for the championship. There we go. All right. And there it is. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match, and still Wrestle Wars Genesis Television Champion from Team Christian Cool. The Iceman, Christian Hart, is still your television champion. Had to use a set of steel steps to do it. Just saying. Just saying.
Christian Hart.
He had to use steel steps to beat Archer. That's all I'm saying. I just bring you that point I'm implying, and nothing else other than that. But anyway. Honeybee says, what's going on? Joling says, yeah, I got 50 from both numbers, so I won both. Oh, yeah, the first time, right? Chrono says, the non-canon son of Brett. Yeah, exactly. He's actually the nephew. He's obsessed with balls today, Honeybee Wrestling. Oh, yes, Master of Goo is obsessed with testicles. I don't judge. And because of it,
Honeybee Wrestling wasn't
TTS can hear it. Honeybee Wrestling says, seriously? Joling says, yeah. Krondos. Well, he popped out an emote. Krondos CM Punkus Speed. What? Punk ass bitch. That's supposed to say. You forgot the rest of the, word. Honeybee Wrestling says, I'm actually excited for it, but not for CM Punk, but for Jay White. Yeah, I think a lot of people are excited about Jay White, to be fair. I do. Joling says, hey, while you're here, is it okay to experiment on B. Jackson? Alternate attire, not her main, just the alt. I wanted permission before I did anything. Honeybee says, oh, yeah, go for it. Can't wait to see what you come up with, Joling. Cody is accustomed on not having the main title, but still being at the top of the country. Yes. Hunter says, hey. Joling says, did you find someone to make you a title yet, Honeybee? She actually reached out to me earlier today, Joling. So I'm probably going to be helping her out with that.
Who's TCW?
I'm probably going to be helping her out with that. So the answer to your question, Joe Link, is yes. Hunter, you just type exclamation point follow here, not followage. Joe says, if I have time, I may attempt something. Not great at titles. My DM is on Discord. If I do, it's not certain yet. Depends on what my time, depends on my time, of course. NXT works better now as a new OVW. Yeah, but it could be much more than that. They just have to do it right. I mean, you can't have a third brand be successful if you're not going to market it and treat it the same way as you do the other two. If they don't do that, they're simply always going. The NXT will simply always be development. They should have done NXT as a third brand back in the black. Yeah, they should have. Yeah. Yep, you're right. That is when it was at its best with Adam Cole and everybody there. You betcha. Braun Breaker will face Seth next week, but he won't beat Seth. That's the problem. There's some awesome wrestling all around, and it's too early for him to lose to Seth Rollins too, by the way. But anyway, Christian Hart won. Yes, Christian Hart did win. He did. Speaking of which, before we continue the conversation, we'll move on to the second match of the evening. The coldest bitch on the planet, January, is taking on Zoe Stark. In one-on-one action, there is no... Whoa. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Zoe Stark. It looks like She-Fiend is stepping in and stepping up to the plate against the Women's World Champion. All right, I don't know what to tell you about that. Chris of Hearts Crondo says, yeah. All right, so apparently it's going to be January taking on She-Fiend, not Zoe Stark. That's the next match of the night. We'll get things rock and rolling here in just a second. It is a one-on-one matchup. One fall takes it all, unless they change that too. But either way, let's get the ball rolling. Matchup number 2 on the evening. January, the coldest bitch on the planet, versus the darkest bitch on the planet, She-Fiend. Let's go. Honeybee Wrestling. Wasn't you in TCW TV? Honeybee Wrestling says, maybe.
I saw it happen before. This is Universe Mode.
Joling says, oh, awesome, Archiverse. Too early to think. Anagrams. Chrono says, Honeybee Wrestling, MHW, ERB. Honeybee says, I'm blank. I saw it happen before. This is Universe Mode. If it is, that's an event. Well, yeah, I don't know. Yo, Lucky Tiger's in the house. What's going on, Lucky Tiger? Welcome in to episode number 480, my friend. Wrestle Wars Genesis is well underway. You just missed the first match of the evening between the one Elijah Archer and the Iceman Christian Hart. Christian Hart's television championship was on the line, and of course he defeated the one Elijah Archer by slamming him in the eyeballs with a set of steel stairs. So therefore, still your reigning defending television champion, the Iceman Christian Hart. Now, second match of the night. It is the coldest bitch on the planet, January. Also, by the way, the Women's World Champion. And she is taking on... Well, she was supposed to take on Zoe Stark, actually. She-Fiend had alternate plans. So it is going to be the coldest bitch on the planet taking on the darkest bitch on the planet, She-Fiend. Non-title. One fall takes it all. But anyways, the show is going well so far. Thank you, Lucky Tiger. Appreciate you. How was your day, evening, week, month? What's new and exciting?
048, the number to win a YTD championship.
Archer lost to Chris. Yes, Archer did, but with a yeah, but he used steel stairs, my friend. He didn't beat him clean. He had to use steel. Not even Christian Hart sharpshooter beat Archer tonight. It was a set of steel steps. How dare you for trying to stir the pot, by the way. Day's going well, I guess. Fantastic. What do you mean you guess? What do you mean you guess? What does that mean?
Still Chris Hart.
Chrono says, still Chris Hart. Well, yes, this is true, but it should say still Steel Steps. Mofo cheated to beat Archer. Let's face it here. Let's be honest. Let's get real here. All right, so let's move on in the Dirt Sheets and see what's going on. Here's something from Wrestling Headlines.
Losing to Santino Marella.
It was published by Joey G. Says Paul Heyman says that plans for Roman Reigns to be the top guy started back when Brock Lesnar ended the streak. Now, I do remember certain, articles and rumors floating around back in the day that was a possibility. But, of course, back then, it was other people being put in the spotlight, so he didn't really give much thought to it. But anyways, Paul Heyman discusses the man he used to be an advocate for, Brock Lesnar. The wise man spoke about Lesnar during a recent interview on Rick Rubin's Tetragrammaton podcast, where he looked back on one of the Beast's greatest accomplishments, ending The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak at WrestleMania 30.
Santino is the goat of wrestling.
When asked if Taker's career could have ended with the streak intact, Heyman says that would not be in Vince McMahon's nature. He said, no, it's not in Vince's nature. It's just not. I'm going to get something out of this. I invested this much into it, and I want something out of it. He just never saw the time yet where he needed it, and that was something that was going to be pulled when he needed it. Would he have let the Undertaker retire at a SummerSlam or Survivor Series mid-year and retire off into the sunset? Yeah, we will keep you on retainer. We'll cut merchandising deal with you. We'll keep you active in some way so that you can make a living, and a handsome one at that, and still have the benefit of the intellectual property and everything. But one of the reasons why Vince would do this is, this is a great WrestleMania for you to come out of retirement and defend the streak. And by the way, I found the person to beat you. I don't care if Undertaker was 85 years old at the time. If he's alive, if the dead man is alive, so to speak, then the streak is exploitable. And if it's exploitable, the promoter and Vince McMahon wants to exploit it. Heyman continues, stating that Brock Lesnar became the top of the mountain after ending the streak, and that a new star could be made for whoever it was that toppled the Beast. Heyman also reveals that it was this time that Roman Reigns was chosen as the guy to do it. So Brock becomes the successor to the streak, becomes the Holy Grail, becomes the victory no man can attain, and becomes the embodiment of the impossible mountain to climb. So that when someone climbs that mountain, when someone beats Brock Lesnar, they are instantly made in the same way that Brock Lesnar is instantly made. The moment the referee's hand hits the 3 at WrestleMania 30, signifying Brock had conquered the streak, and we had someone in mind to be the next big thing, the company's next big star, the guy that would pull the wagon, the successor to John Cena, the person that would become the one to would beat 1 in 21-1, and we had someone in mind even at that time. And do you know who that person was? Roman Reigns. Reigns and Lesnar would engage in an intense multi-year rivalry that began at WrestleMania 31. The two top superstars met several more times, including at WrestleMania 34, SummerSlam 2018, WrestleMania 38, and SummerSlam 2022. Now, if you do come check out this article, you can actually go and check out the rest of the full interview. There is a link at the bottom. But it's interesting. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think back at that time period who else you might choose to be the next big thing. But I don't know if Roman Reigns would have been my choice. I don't care that he's gone on a historic run. That could have gone to anybody, to be fair, right? So, but what do you guys think about back in that time period? Can you guys think of somebody else that would have been a better choice to beat Brock Lesnar, or do you think they made the right choice there? Lucky Tiger says Santino is the GOAT of wrestling. I actually love Santino. Carlos says Santino accidentally killed OVW. Well, he sped up the process.
My goodness.
Jolie says Seth Rollins would have been better. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. I think that would have been actually the perfect person to do it. I still haven't. You know, I do agree that he carried the company during COVID, and he's had some. You know, he's had some great moments at the top of the oh, look at this! It has turned into a fisticuffs. What is going on here? Where's January? There's Zoe Stark! What, Zoe Stark and She-Fiend are working together now? What is even going on right now? Oh, the world champion takes She-Fiend out with a big boot right to the chesticles.
Amazing effort by her.
Wow. Zoe Stark coming out to help out She-Fiend. That's very interesting. That is very, very interesting. Today, Honeybee Wrestling is Elijah Archer. There you go, Honeybee. Lucky Tiger is Big E. But yeah, Joe Link, I think you're right. I think for me, I think Seth Rollins would have been a better guy to do it, a more marketable guy to do it. The thing is, we all know that Vince McMahon has a hard-on for big men, right? And at the end of the day, that's really what it's about, his hard-on. Vince needs to be aroused when watching people in the squared circle, and he likes the giants to be in there. You know, even if they can't wrestle, like, you know, Khali. And other people we could probably think of, but...
Sometimes in the middle of a hard-fought match, you need a snack.
So, Lucky Tiger, do you like Big E? Is Big E one of, like a wrestler you enjoy watching? Out of curiosity. Yo, Glenola! The great Glenola is in the house. And by the way, Glenola, I too am Little Joy Nightmare. We share, it's in the cosmos, it is written in the stars for us to share Little Joy Nightmare. 427-914, unlucky. Yeah, I enjoy him alongside the New Day, yeah. Honestly, my favorite member of the New Day, Lucky Tiger, is Xavier Woods. I've enjoyed his body of work since he first started out. He didn't start out there, but he had a real good body of work in TNA when he went under the name Consequences Creed. Really enjoyed his body of work there. And I just think he's a better wrestler than both Big E and Kofi Kingston, to be fair. Golden Gamer! Golden Gamer's in the house. Stopping in for a while Darth Glenola takes over. Fantastic. Darth Glenola, wait a minute, are you streaming? I've been good, Gamer. How you been? What's new and exciting, my friend? Welcome into episode number 480. Only 20 episodes away from 500. 500! But yeah, Honeybee Wrestling says Xavier Woods is awesome. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. It's a shame he has not been given an opportunity to be world champion. Golden Gamer says, good, doing a 10-hour stream right now in Dead by Daylight. Very cool. Very cool. Well, perhaps after the show, we'll, if we don't have another destination, maybe we'll stop by and check out your Dead by Daylight stream. Golden Gamer. Maybe that's what we'll do.
Any of these superstars are going to show any quit at this point. Never say die attitude on full display.
Glenola says, no, just woke up and needed a treatment. Gotcha, okay. Lucky Tiger says, love Up, up, down, down. I missed the party. Gold Gamer says, do as you must, my friend. I'll be lurking. We appreciate your lurk, Golden Gamer. Thank you very much. A valuable member of our Fan Jam. We appreciate Golden Gamer. Well, we appreciate everybody in the community. You guys are all fucking awesome. You're a bunch of legends. You make the Archerverse TV channel what it is. And for those that don't know, we've already successfully breached 500 subscribers over at YTD Academy on YouTube, so congratulations, guys. You and your unwavering support for the channel and the show in general, the community. You've not just made the Archerverse TV successful here on Twitch, but also over on YouTube, and we are now officially on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we are less than 1,000 watch time hours from completing our requirement as we head towards partner on YouTube. So congratulations, guys. Lucky Tiger says, honestly, it makes me want to breeze back into WWE. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winner of the match, the world champion herself, the coolest bitch on the planet, has beaten the darkest bitch on the planet. January has taken out She-Fiend. Congratulations to January. And, of course, Team Infinite Oni. Congratulations. Big victory for January, who was expecting to be taking on Zoe Stark, and said Zoe Stark tried to help out She-Fiend and employed She-Fiend to take her place. But here we go, next match of the night, guys. All right, this is a tag team eliminator. And, folks, this is the Wolfpack Gals giving two very deserving teams that have been absolutely dominating over at YTD Academy. We got Katana Chance and Caden Carter. We've got Io Sky and Dakota Kai. We got Damage Control in the house tonight, and they're taking on the Wolfpack Gals. That is non-title, but if one of these two teams are able to defeat Rose Brewer and Tia Stevens, they will become the new #1 contenders to the Wrestle Wars Genesis Women's World Tag Team titles. So that is the next match of the evening. And we're going to get things rock and roll here in just a minute.
Grow strong in our communities will remain strong by our constant support for one another's endeavors. With the
Bernard F. Sams, thank you for the follow. Welcome into episode number 480, Wrestle Wars Genesis. Appreciate you being here. And welcome to the Fam Jam. Now that you've smashed that follow button, you'll be able to check the show out live each and every time we are on the air. You'll get that notification. You can check out the show in its entirety. Lord Mannix! What's going on, Lord Mannix? What's new and exciting? Welcome in. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, the third match of the night. Triple threat tornado tag team elimination style matchup. The winners, if they are able to defeat the Wolfpack Gals, will get a shot at their titles next week. Let's get things rocking and rolling, turning and burning. Get the electricity flowing. The juice is rolling. Let's go.
Have a great time. Join.
And Joling, thank you for dropping the Discord and the YouTube channel. Yes, if anybody hasn't already ventured over to YouTube and subscribed to the Archerverse TV, you definitely want to follow us over there as well. YTD Academy is always tremendously exciting. Epic matches. We've got dark matches throughout the week, and of course we go live on YouTube when we get the chance. When the network will allow
a championship-winning college basketball standout
for that to be a possibility.
Athlete and has continued her success.
But anyways, Lord Mannix, what's new and exciting? What is going on, my friend? Appreciate you stopping by. All right, so we're going to dive back into the dirt sheets here. See what else is going on. So it looks like the WWE filed a trademark for the name of a new group. This is WrestlingNews.co, Andrew Ravens. Says WWE has filed for a new trademark with the term being used as the name for a new group. On June 6, WWE filed for Meta 4. with the United States Patent and Trademark Office for entertainment services such as wrestling exhibitions, performances by a professional wrestler and entertainer. The full description reads as follows. And we're, of course, not going to read all of that because it just goes on and on and on what the trademark is for exactly, and most of us already know that, so I will skip that. But anyway, Metaphor is the group's name, consisting of Noam Dar, Oro Minaj, Lash Legend, and Jakara Jackson in WWE NXT. Since Dar returned to WWE television a few weeks ago, he has been used as a regular character. In a promo this past Tuesday night, Dar cut a promo where he revealed the group's name. Imagine that. During a promo, he cut a promo, guys. Did you hear that? You guys must be absolutely mind blown about that. But anyways, he also praised each of his three stablemates for explaining that they've come together to jumpstart their careers to the next level. The episode also set up Dar accepting Nathan Frazer's challenge for a Heritage Cup Championship match on next week's NXT show. Well, that's interesting. I mean, they were already a tag team, but now they've actually filed a trademark for it, so that, you know, at least for the foreseeable future, you know that they're going to be pushing that tag team. Otherwise, they wouldn't bother filing a trademark for the name. So very interesting. What do you guys think of that? Do you guys like what they're doing?
She is now the assassin of damage
as Metaphor.
Yeah, the chip on her shoulder has grown even larger since coming back to WWE.
I mean, I'll be honest, I've not that I dislike him or anything, but I've just never really been a huge Noam Dar fan. Tree of Knowledge, a rotten fruit, and a joke time. All right, so I'm not going to do both at once, but I'll start things off with a joke time. That's no problem at all.
And an evil genius who is now in control.
So, going over, what did the cucumber say to the pickle? What did the cucumber say to the pickle?
Io Sky's list of titles in Japan is a mile long across every major women's division.
Or anybody else that wants to take a shot at that.
Continued that success, but she has something now she didn't have then.
Feel free. Live a little. Take a chance.
Made her mark in NXT history as one of the most accomplished
superstars. What did the cucumber say to the pickle?
Attitude and her new allies ensure even more success in WWE.
The blind dog. No, the answer is not the blind dog, Boss Apollo. One of the funniest moments ever in Archerverse history, though. I would love to know where he came up with that answer. Honeybee Wrestling says, stop being sour. No, that's not the answer. Good guess, though. That's a good guess. Lucky Tiger, what about you? You want to take a shot at it? What did the cucumber say to the pickle, my friend? Lord Mannix? Anybody else? You want to take a shot at it? Not like you're going to lose any Archerverse bucks or anything.
Don't be bitter.
Lord Manic says, don't be bitter. Also a great answer, but not the answer I'm looking for.
I got no clue, honestly.
Lucky Tiger says, I got no clue, honestly. Just give us the fucking answer, man. Well, all right, but I don't think you had to be so rude about it, but that's fine. No, honestly. So the answer is, so the question again was, what did the cucumber say to the pickle? The answer, you mean a great dill to me. The cucumber said to the pickle, you mean a great dill to me.
The new jackpot number for a chance to win a channel redemption of your choices, 048. The number to win.
All right. Let's see. Joling says, if you think hard enough, you can be something else. Well, also a good guess, I guess. But no. The Wolfpack Gals in the squared circle. Again, this is a non-title contest. They are simply giving opportunity to Damage Control and Caden Carter and Katana Chance. If either of those two teams can defeat the world champions tonight, they will get a shot at the titles next week. They will get a shot at the titles next week. And by the way, what does everybody think of the new World Tag Team Championships?
Tag team tornado match underway. Multiple teams facing off, but there will only be one winner.
What do you think of the new tag team titles there, Joe Link?
You need to know the status of your partner and every opponent in this match.
Of course, we have two sets of tag team titles because YTD Academy got new tag team titles. Wrestle Wars Genesis got tag team titles. We've got new Pure Wrestling Championships over at YTD Academy. Also very sexy, by the way. Also very sexy. Schmexy. Turns me on. Gives me a chubby. A stiffy. A hard-on. A boner. Yo, Outcast Gameplays. Outcast Gameplays, get your ass on the broadcast. If you love me, you will get on here and let me serenade you with my sexy voice, sir.
Some just go with the flow. Know which mindset you have.
Oh, curse the list. Well, you know, normally I would do that for you, but we actually haven't restarted the list. Since we started the Archverse 4.0, I actually forgot. But now you have reminded me that it needs to be restarted. Fuck my ass, he says. Yeah, can somebody, either Joe Link or somebody, can you refund that 30,000 Archverse bucks for Outcast Gameplays, please? Also, can we get a shout-out for Outcast? Or did we already? No, we didn't. Yeah, can we get a shout-out as well? Or Honeybee, anybody? Honeybee Wrestling is here. She's a great mod. She can do it. All right, so, guys, I'm going to take a short bathroom break, and I'm going to grab myself a beverage. No need. I'm giving lurkies. I'm just chilling. Honeybee says, refund. Thank you, Honeybee. But yeah, Outcast, if you want to jump on the broadcast and have a bit of a good time and have some conversations and make people laugh their ass off, because you, my friend, are probably one of the funniest guests I've ever had on the broadcast, to be fair. But anyways, before anything happens, before any more dirt cheats, before any more discussions about cracking skulls, dildos, Master of Goose, Ballsack, or anything else, we are going to continue watching this epic matchup for number one contendership possibilities while I take a short bladder relief moment. That's what we're going to do. And Honeybee, seeing how you're here, you should definitely tell some jokes. Joe Link, you could tell some jokes. Outcast Gameplays, you could tell some jokes. I will read them live when I come back. I will be right back.
And Chance looking evasive.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Gets put into the barricade.
Places her right in the corner. Superman punch in the corner.
And the spear!
Katana has been eliminated.
Jumping snapmare.
What a move.
She manages to get control.
Oh, this may end it right here, right?
Oh, no! Canadian Destroyer.
Cover. Is it enough?
She breaks the ref's count.
Wow, I thought this was over.
She covers for the pin. And referee cuts off the count at one.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
And she gets herself out of a precarious position. Oh!
Look at this. Boom. Nice.
For the win!
And she thwarts the pin attempt in one.
Amazing effort by her.
Super kick.
Good night.
This could do it. Fights out at 2. What a match. Scoop slam. She's sent back in under the ropes.
Death to a pillow fight. Unless you're prepared for the repercussions.
Io with a turnaround. Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Shot block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. That offense really hitting her hard.
It's impressive to have some stamina left this deep into the match, but even that can't last forever. Dakota Kai with the crucifix chokehold submission.
Trouble! In trouble!
They both can't
Tap
be
out!
beaten.
She's got to tap out! She's going to get hurt! Seriously hurt! A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break. Bam! Oh, had that well scouted. She shoots up the top rope.
Dangerous thinking.
The genius of us. Did she do it here? She kicks out with force.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable. This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Haymaker connects.
Going up high. What in the world?
This may pay off big time. It could lead to disaster.
I can't look.
Then don't. Everyone else enjoy.
Vicious kicks to the jaw.
Oh, stuff.
Io bursts to the top rope.
Pump kick on top.
He's going to try it. Dakota Kai with a bang. Detonation. Cover here. Makes the cover. That'll do it. Eliminate. Has been eliminated. Unbelievable athleticism.
What a battle we
Why did the outside both answer because they can't beat each other up?
Well, she knows that now. I don't know what they're looking for here. Superman punch! Oh, look out! And that was offense with a powerful
My
punch. He
husband
got the
Wrestle
shoulders
on the
down.
bridge but said, this isn't working. I'm not sure what he's talking
Breaks the
about.
close count.
She
I
just
opened the
won't
fridge
take
door.
it out.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Just a debilitating neck breaker. Sledgehammer right to the gut.
Shoulders down.
He never came home last night.
Kicked out.
It doesn't get any closer than that. Uh-oh.
Slingshot cross body? That was ridiculous.
That's finding any which way to topple the competition.
Curling your own body like that is insane.
The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are in a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that ticks past in this match. That might have put the exclamation point on this one.
2. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
Io defiant as ever with that kick out. No idea if that was just on instinct or what, but she
I have returned. Holy hell. I didn't think I was gone that long. We're already down to 2 teams, and look at this. It is Damage Control and the Wolfpack gals. Can Damage Control beat them and become #1 contenders? Tia Stevens with a sledgehammer in play. That didn't go her way, though. Oh, Dakota guy got kicked right in the face by Rose Brewer. Look at that. I think she might be a cold here. And that's it for Dakota Kai. It's down to Io Sky and both members of the Wolfpack gals. Oh, sledgehammer right to the midsection.
Welcome back.
Kick out. She still has life.
2 count only. Io Sky still alive.
This is unreal.
Still in it to win it here.
Hand just toying with
All right, so I know I probably have some jokes to read here, so I'll go back.
048. The number for CD championship matches.
Glenola says, have a great show. Time for me to go back to bed. All right, Glenola, have a great night. Appreciate you stopping by either way.
I find it weird how many people take notes with
Honeybee Honeybee Wrestling says, don't challenge death to a pillow fight unless you're prepared for the repercussions. Oh my God. What does my dad have in common with Nemo? They both can't be found. Oh my God.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
That is horrible. Joling says, why did the eggs all break? Answer, because they cracked each other up. Oh my God. I mean, Joling, I mean, in comparison to honeybees, I mean, that was just ghastly. Honeybee Wrestling says, my husband left a note on the fridge that said, this isn't working. I'm not sure what he's talking about. I opened the fridge door and it's working just fine.
This one is over.
Wow. See, Joe Link, that's how it's done. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all the winners of the match. They are the reigning, defending, undisputed WrestleWars Genesis World Tag Team Champions. From Team Distinct Cone and Team Tiliana Pierce, it is the Anomaly, Tia Stevens. The Viking, Rose Brewer, they are the Wolfpack Gals. And they have just eliminated Damage Control and Caden Carter and Katana Chance from contendership. They are no longer, at least at this point in time, in running for those tag team titles. Who is going to be next in line for the Wolfpack Gals? Congratulations to the Wolfpack Gals. Does91, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fam Jam. Welcome to episode number 480 here at the Archiverse TV. We appreciate you. And by the way, you can always follow us on Discord. And if you want to jump over to YouTube, we rock and roll over there with YTD Academy. We have dark matches. We have live. We've done 20 live shows over on YouTube. We just breached 500 subscribers not too long ago. We're on the road to 1,000. So make sure you join us over there as well, because the action is every bit as stellar there as it is here. It is absolutely, unequivocally, the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence, bar none, period. YouTube, Twitch, the most must-see show on Twitch and YouTube TV, bar none, period. Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. A joke for Mater Guy. What did I miss here? What do you get when you jiggle a man's balls? Answer, a white Christmas. Where did the joke for Mater Guy come from? I'm confused. Oh, wait a minute. Are we talking about Master Goo or whatever? I don't know. Glenola says welcome back after he said he was going to bed. See, that's the problem with Glenola. He is a tricky son of a bitch. Which is why you still got to be very careful. When he says he's not going to be here, he could still do shit to you. He's got way too many Archiverse bucks, all the time in the world to do shit with it. He's very villainous, treacherous, traitorous. Honeybee says, when I see the names of lovers engraved on a tree, I don't find it cute or romantic. I find it weird how many people take knives with them on outings. Oh my God. What does a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common? They both have a wet nose. Joe Link, you did it. You told a funny joke. I mean, it was, you know, but it was a good one. Way to go, Joe Link.
It's been a while since I've
the Outlaws is next in line for those titles because Amber said she would look better wearing them. Oh my God.
Set him on fire and he will
Honeybee, thank you for dropping the Discord link.
I don't remember typing that, but I am shutting down.
The Fiendberry. It's been a while since I've been in here. Well, welcome back, the Fiendberry. We appreciate you being here. Welcome to episode number 480.
We will all miss
all right, so here we go. On to the next match of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Matchup number 4 on the eve. It is supposed to be Undertaker versus Alan Severn. Oh, it is still going to be Undertaker versus Alan Severn. Look at that. We finally got a matchup that isn't changing on us. I mean, we were expecting January versus Zoe Stark, but apparently Zoe Stark had a different agenda because she put She-Fiend in her place, then attempted to come out and cause a coup, run interference, and interrupt January's match. January said, oh, hell no. The coldest bitch on the planet took out the darkest bitch on the planet, She-Fiend. It was a pretty back-and-forth matchup, though, I'll be honest. She did not not one of them really had a clear-cut upper hand in that matchup at any given point. It was a very good battle, but January proving again why she is the world champion, because, I mean, she wasn't just going out there against, you know, She-Fiend. She had to deal with Zoe Stark, her original opponent, or was supposed to be her opponent.
Superstar and become a different superstar.
I mean, that was a fantastic matchup for January. She kept her composure, still come out on top. That was fantastic. But here we go. We got the former Legends champion, The Undertaker, taking on Alan Severn, non-title. Of course, the Wolfman is the reigning defending Legends champion. Undertaker wanted a rematch. The Wolfman said, listen, dead man, you want a rematch? You earn that shit. I don't just give it out. Earn it. So tonight, The Undertaker is going to attempt to defeat the Wolfman in an attempt to become the #1 contender to the Legends Championship. Once again, he wants to wear that strap again. But that is the next match of the night. Without further ado, non-title matchup. The former Legends champ versus the Legends champ. It is The Undertaker, the Dead Man, versus the Wolfman. Let's go. All right. Honeybee says, give a man a match and he'll be warm for a few hours. Set him on fire and he'll be warm the rest of his life. Oh my God. Honeybee. That was some dark humor. That was some dark humor. Feedberry says, Joe, what's up, man? Honeybee says, that was a rivalry acting.
What a moment.
Yeah, we don't care for that happening. Zoe Stark cheated. I mean, Honeybee, how dare you defend Zoe Stark's actions? Next, you're going to tell me she's part of the Hive. Joe Link says, hey, Fiend Barry.
The Reaper.
Honeybee says, nah, she ain't joining shit. Fuck that. She's not good enough to join the Hive.
Your own grave.
Honeybee, I'd have to agree with you on that.
Will drag you through the depths of despair.
I mean, you've got to be the creme de la creme to be part of the Hive.
You're witnessing
one of the
That's just
amazing
fact.
spectacles in sports entertainment history.
I'm a one-woman show. You go, girl.
Michael, a merciless
Speaking of show,
when the Undertaker is around, no one is safe.
Defined dominance at WrestleMania.
Let's get a shout out. Wait a minute.
One tombstone after the next.
What is going on here?
Fallen legends, fallen champions.
The quest for everlasting life in
Try to do a shout out.
goes through the dead
So
man.
defined Barry.
If you dare.
Together we will grow strong and our communities will remain strong.
Give me a moment.
Our constant support for women.
Stream Elements is fucking with me.
With the said grip.
There we go. Let's get a shout out for Honeybee Wrestling, the very best all-female women's promotion in all of Twitch, the most must-see women's promotion in all of Twitch TV. None other than Honeybee Wrestling. Let's give her a follow if you're not already following her. And a fantastic part of the community, not to mention awesome storylines, fantastic characters.
Better get ready. He's about to
And Honeybee Wrestling and myself, the Archiverse TV, are going to be working together on producing some new championship gold for said very best of the best in women's wrestling on Twitch TV. We're going to make sure we create something together that is not just awesome, but very fitting to be part of such a great promotion.
YTD championship matches, 2.
Thanks for shouting out Fiend Bear there, Joe Link. Appreciate that. I wasn't sure. I think maybe Honeybee Wrestling might have already shouted him out, but I'm not sure. But and here comes the Legends champion himself, the Wolfman Alan Severn from Team Glenola.
And his opponent, representing the Wolfpack from Chicago, Illinois.
All right, so anyways, let's get back to the dirt sheets a bit here, see what else is going on. If not much, then we shall move on to our lists of the evening.
Not since John Cena have we seen a superstar as resilient and perseverant
as
this one
we already read that.
I could not agree more.
After
Give me a break. Cena may never give up, but you two never give up when it comes to
All right, so here's something from Ringside News. This is published by Subhajit Mukherjee. So it says, WWE criticized for giving LA Knight the strangest push in wrestling history. So it says, LA Knight made a huge impact after his debut at NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day on February 14, 2021. The initial stages of his main roster run made fans fear the worst for his future in the company. Thankfully, LA Knight was able to get back to his old gimmick and is now insanely over with the fans, and that's true, man. He might be the most over superstar in WWE right now. Like, without a shadow of a doubt. The pop he gets from the fans, the reaction, whether it be boos or cheers or whatever, it is phenomenal right now. He's got a good body of work going on, a good body of work. I've liked him for a long time, even back when he was Eli Drake. Eli Drake, yeah. Of course, now he is L.A. Knight, yeah. But anyways, that said, it appears that WWE was criticized for giving Knight the strangest push in pro wrestling history. The former NXT superstar is often considered one of the best promo workers in the company, and he has shown fans time and time again why he deserves the acclaim. LA Knight continues to win over fans with his skills every week. LA Knight has tried to keep himself relevant despite all the mediocre angles being presented to him. It is very evident that LA Knight is one of the most over WWE superstars right now, as he gets incredibly loud reactions every single, and that's what I'm talking about. And it doesn't matter if he's getting the heel heat of the boos from some of the fans or whether they're cheering LA Knight. I tend to think he's got a lot more supporters than haters, but either way, the reaction he gets is tremendous. I mean, if you haven't already paid attention, you will notice next time if you haven't already. But so LA Knight even defeated Montez Ford last week to qualify for the Money in the Bank match. While speaking on the Jim Cornette Experience, Jim Cornette talked about LA Knight's booking in WWE. He criticized, well, imagine that, Jim Cornette criticizing the WWE. That's shocking. Anyway, Jim Cornette talked about LA Knight's booking in WWE. He criticized the company for giving Knight the strangest push in pro wrestling history. He said, this is a quote, "If this is somehow planned to be this way, this is the strangest push in the history of wrestling. No matter how much they like him, the fans, I mean, they either beat him or he wins by the skin of his teeth and generally gets the short end of the stick every time. People cheer for him because they want to." We will have to wait and see whether LA Knight will end up winning the Money in the Bank ladder match and get one step closer to winning a championship in Vince McMahon's company soon. I would like to see LA Knight win the Money in the Bank, and I think he's probably going to win the Money in the Bank. But what do you guys think about that? Is LA Knight winning the Money in the Bank this year?
Right to the knee. The dead man facing.
You guys think LA Knight's winning the Money in the Bank?
Man won't rest here. Reversal by the Undertaker.
Where did Joe go after getting lost on a minefield? Everywhere. Oh my God. All Jim Cornette does is, honestly, he's the epitome of a toxic wrestling fan. Yeah. Although, that said, I mean, I can't disagree with the whole LA Knight thing, but he probably read that somewhere and just took it for himself. I mean, he's never that insightful, if you will. You know what I mean? He's just not. He stole it. But would you guys like to see, Joe says, yeah, he's winning it. Yeah, I think so too. I think he's a shoe-in. Maybe he's the guy that takes the title from Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. What do you think? Because apparently Cody Rhodes wants to go after Roman Reigns still. So, okay. Honeybee says, I don't know.
Getting out of that by the skin of their teeth.
I'm looking at maybe Judgment Day.
Oh, yeah? You think somebody from Judgment Day is winning the Money in the Bank? God, don't tell me Dominic. I swear to God, I'll never watch another Money in the Bank.
Out there. You have to wonder where that one turning point
oh, you think Finn?
Come from.
Well, I mean, I'd be okay with that only because that dude never really got a fair shake at becoming Universal Champion again.
Taker just turned his lights out.
And he's one of the best in the world, let's face it. He definitely deserves. I mean, I've been watching Finn since before he was called Finn Balor. He was called Prince Devitt, which is now why they refer to him as Prince Finn Balor or Prince Balor. But yeah, he was Prince Devitt for many years, wrestling over in Ireland and everywhere else. I mean, he's awesome. But yeah, he definitely deserves a shot. You're not wrong at all with that one.
Finds a counter for the dead man.
Meet me in the basement. I've got a foot to the face for you.
Oh, using the knee.
Here's something from WrestlingNews.co. Paul Davis says Bianca Belair is not happy about Charlotte Flair getting slotted ahead of her for the WWE Women's title. So Charlotte Flair made her return last night on WWE Friday Night SmackDown, but not everyone is happy to see her. Flair interrupted Asuka after Adam Pearce unveiled a new WWE Women's Championship. Flair made it known that she intended on challenging for the title, but Bianca Belair is not happy about it, and she's making it crystal clear on social media. On Saturday afternoon, Blair tweeted, "Been processing what went down last night, so let me get this straight. I did exactly what was asked of me. I agreed to let Asuka have her moment as long as I got my rematch, just for Charlotte to come out, demand, and get handed a rematch. Am I tripping or am I tripping?" Blair then followed up with another tweet. "Well, apparently we have rematches for different titles, so problem solved." So it looks like WWE is either setting up Belair to wrestle both Asuka and Flair at Money in the Bank, or Belair will wrestle the winner of Flair versus Asuka at a later date. Either way, Belair is back in the title picture along with Flair. I mean, I don't know why it would be a shock that Charlotte Flair, you know, the one in the WWE that's chasing that 16th championship, retired her father, and John Cena, and become the first woman to do it, obviously. And only the third person
Continuing to work on the
to accomplish that feat.
knee drop.
He may not be aware of the count. He's
Kind of
gonna
a
get
strange
back
thing
in.
to say, considering, but I get it.
Whew, that was close.
I get it. As far as doing a shoot goes.
The dead man looking to finish this way up high. Oh my God! The Undertaker showing off.
Here's something else from WrestlingNews.co by Michael Schrute. So Frankie Kazarian on why he left AEW. What I appreciate about pro wrestling and the way I like it presented was not happening at AEW, is what he said. So let's see what the article says. So WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle welcomed Frankie Kazarian as his guest on the Kurt Angle Show. Kazarian was on to talk about his time working with Kurt in TNA, AEW, and more. Kazarian explained why he left AEW with 2 years left on his deal. He said, "When I left last year, I still had 2 years left on my contract." He said, "I made the decision to leave. I still had 2 years left. I probably could have been there much longer. I re-signed at the end of 2021. In hindsight being what it is, I probably shouldn't have. But again, AEW, I was there since before day one. I was there when this was a germ of an idea. I was there discussing this company when they didn't even have initials attached to them in these rooms with Cody and the Bucks and Paige and Sky and CD. So again, I was committed. I was like, I want to try, ride this thing out. Kazarian said there were things about pro wrestling that he likes that weren't being done in AEW. He said, it just became apparent to me that what I like and what I appreciate about pro wrestling and the way I like it presented was not happening at AEW. And that's not an indictment of them. It's just what they perceive as good television wrestling and what I do are different things, and just the business model and everything. He said again, it was one of those things I feel and still do to this day, that I feel that I have so much more to offer than what I was being utilized for in AEW. So I bet on myself, and I made the decision to walk away, and I'm very thankful I did. It's by far the best decision I could have made where I am right now. Kazarian made his return to Impact Wrestling in January. Last night against all odds, he defeated Eddie Edwards. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys are even fans of Frankie Kazarian. I mean, I am personally, but I don't speak for everybody, obviously. But, I mean, I'm not surprised at that. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to happen. This one's not over. But as it is, The Undertaker just lost his bid to once again challenge for the Legends Championship. The winner of the match from Team Glenola, the Wolfman, Alan Severn, with a huge win. Congratulations to Team Glenola and the Wolfman Alan Severn, the reigning defending Legends Champion. All right, on to the next match of the night. Here we go.
Together we will.
This is a triple threat elimination matchup for number one contendership to the Wrestle Wars Genesis Television Championship. Two of these guys, former world champions. Johnny Gargano, a former champion in his own right, looking to become champion here at the Archiverse for the very first time.
Thanks, Joe.
He's got to go through Jack Quad, the Phenom, Joe Lincoln, to get the job done. It is a triple threat matchup. And it is time to get the show rolling. It is show time and go time. Let's go. All right, anyways, what do you guys think about what Frankie Kazarian said? Yo, life is great. Life is in the house.
The following contest is a
0-1-3.
making his way to the ring.
Yeah, I think that Honeybee is still closer.
At 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
I believe Honeybee is still closer. She had 0-2-6, I think. Number is 0-4-8. 398. Unlucky. Or wait, what's the number? 227.
You're welcome with this grade.
Yeah, unlucky.
It's time for Johnny Wrestling to show the world why
Not tonight.
he earned the nickname.
No, it looks like both are going to go to Honeybee Wrestling at some point. Unless somebody beats her. I haven't played myself. Let's see what's going down. Of course, it wouldn't matter. Honeybee's still the closest, so she'd still end up winning anyways. But let's check it out.
And here he comes.
3-1-1. Unlucky.
First,
Who brought the Archerverse?
weighing in
There are
at
some amazing and fun
298
chicks.
pounds.
9-0-8. Unlucky. No, sir.
No matter the odds, no matter the obstacles.
Honeybee still in the lead.
Who brought the Archerverse? There are
As
some
ghastly as that
amazing
is.
channel rewards to choose from if you are.
As ghastly as that is.
Trying to save them from harm.
Look, you can't let something as trivial as people's friends come between
All
you.
right, let's see if there's anything else interesting. AEW's been planning Forbidden Door match for several months. Yeah, shocking. We can probably guess what it is before we even read the article, so I'm not even going to bother.
The host with the most was not the
Bandito, rumored to be done wrestling for AAA. Billy Gunn on CM Punk. Glenola will love this one. Billy Gunn said that I don't feel he's as toxic as everybody thinks he is. All I care about is what he can do for the company. So this is WrestlingNews.co, Michael Schrute. This is just for Glenola. He's going to love this article. So CM Punk makes his AEW return on Saturday, June 17th on the debut episode of Collision. Despite what some have said about Punk, Eric Bischoff and Road Dogg, for example, there are many people who support the decision to bring Punk back. During his interview with Sportskeeda, Billy Gunn explained why it's good that AEW brought Punk back. He said, and I quote, "I think it's a positive thing. I really do, because he's still, no matter what goes on behind the scenes, he's still got it. He's still the guy. He still has huge drawing power, and that's only going to help us. Why would you not want a guy in here that can help?" Now here's what I want to know. Why does Billy Gunn feel like he's got a lot of drawing power? We already know that that's not necessarily true. Right, we already know that. We know he does sell some merchandise, but he doesn't move the needle much as far as ratings go. So that's a very strange thing that he said there. But anyway, he said again, I don't feel he's as toxic as everybody thinks he is. But then again, I'm an old person and I don't really care about all that other stuff. All I care about is what he can do for the company and what he can do for the talent in the company, and he's still very good at that. We all have our days where we go a little off track. I can't speak for anything that happened to that, because everything I heard is also hearsay, and I don't speak on hearsay because I'm just not a gossiper. In the general scheme of things, I think it's a good thing. It really is, because he's just going to help the company all around. He's going to help the talent that's on Collision, show, or whatever. I mean, when a single guy can sell out, Chicago arenas, yeah, I'm going to say you might want to keep him around a little bit. But what personalities on the other side, sometimes you got to set that aside. I've been in the business a long time. There have been some people that I despise, but I would still work with them, and that's just being honest. I still do my job, because my job isn't to like you or dislike you. My job is to go out there and have the best match and do the best for the company that you can. And that's what you do. I'm not going to hang out with you. We're not going to eat. We're not going to go to the gym or nothing. But when it comes to business, when it comes to stepping in the ring, it should always be business, and it should always be you do the best that you can at the moment in that specific time that you're given. So I think it's a good thing. I really do. All feelings aside, it's going to be a good thing. It really is. So Billy Gunn says it's good business to bring CM Punk back into the business. What do you guys think about that? Do you agree? What do you think? Sir Jack, the greatest. What's going on, Sir Jack? Honeybee says, Sir Jack, was you in my stream yesterday, bitch? Ooh, baseball swing with a kendo stick.
Yes, Amber Blade wrestled, so it caused false advertising because Amber Extreme wrestled.
Man, oh man. Oh, DDT.
Great storytelling.
Joe Lang with a big body splash in the corner. This is all out chaos right now already, and the match just started.
How are they going to hear after this match?
Sir Jack says, yes, Amber Blade wrestled, so it caused false advertising because Amber Extreme wrestled instead, and that War Games match was wild. I thought Kaiva should have won, but that wasn't the case. Joe Link says, Punk is great storyteller and great promos. Yeah, he does have that. Sir Jack says, Archer. Yes, Sir Jack. Joe Link says, I think he's an average. Yeah, he's just average as a wrestler. He's way overhyped as far as supposedly being this great wrestler. Sir Jack says, I was sitting in there but grinding on Apex trying to hit Diamond. Joe Link says, oh, awesome, Sir Jack. Honeybee says, Sir Jack, oops, I saw what you meant. Alrighty then.
Form of offense for that move. Counters.
Mad Dog. What's going on, Mad Dog? Welcome in. What's crack-a-lackin'? What's new and exciting in Dogville? What's going on, sir? Like says, someone convinced me I have to go upstairs. Okay, Life. You need to go upstairs because the downstairs is going to become very inhospitable. Very inhabitable. Uninhabitable, actually. Mad Dog says, been a long time. It has been a hot minute. I've been fantastic. I have been fantastic, Mad Dog. What about you? How is the wife doing? How's the family doing? How's the fam jam? How's Crazy Mickey doing?
And he got in there. I thought that was it.
You and me both.
It's new and exciting. Good to see you. Nice to have you in here. You're doing great? Fantastic. Fantastic. So when are we going to see Mad Dog and Crazy Mickey going wild on it? Twitch TV. Yoda Pains. What's going on, Yoda? Welcome in. I don't like how Heyman is manipulating Jay. Yeah, I think everybody, you know, none of us like that.
Currently, I'm sitting in my car.
Nobody likes that. Life says, currently I'm sitting in my car. Just got home after a show. The drama troupe I'm in had their first production live last night and another show tonight. Interesting. That's cool, Life. How'd that go? Everything went well, I assume?
I'm just surprised that this triple threat match is still
Had a good time?
I bet Saxton this would have been over by now.
But that's awesome.
Bodies must be writhing in pain right now. The breaking point must be on the horizon.
But yet they continue forward.
That is fantastic.
No desire to quit.
Put it in position now.
Running power slam.
Jack Quad is cleaning house here. Gargano down, the Phenom down. Going for the steel stairs. Look at Gargano. Wow. Oh, just about took the steel steps, but retaliated right before Quad could nail him with it. The Phenom's going for that kendo stick again. Here comes Gargano. I mean, Joe Lincoln had the high ground. I thought that was kind of a silly move right there. Kind of a silly move right there, really. Oh, big, high elevated spine buster by Joe Lincoln. Woo! Anyways, Yoda says they are too good for a tag team to split up.
This will make you fade foul.
We're talking about the Usos now, I guess.
Of course, Charlotte already has a title shot.
Of course, Charlotte already has a title shot. Yeah, of course she does, yeah. I mean, that's not surprising, though, right? Life says it was fantastic. Thought the audience was a little tougher than last night. But, yeah, we had 2 more shows next weekend, or have 2 more shows next weekend. And then we move on to auditions for our next show. Awesome. You'll have to keep us posted about that, Life. That is awesome, though, seriously. Joe Link says, yeah, honeybee, when Sir Jack told me it said Amber Blade, I was like, did she marry Akira? And didn't tell me.
He saw it coming.
Amber Blade, that's awesome.
Right here. I think so.
And still in this.
He just won't give up.
That is awesome.
Brought down with the Bulldog.
Or, I mean, if somebody else shows up as, say, Kaiva Extreme, there's going to be some weird shit that we're going to have to investigate. Because that's just strange. Amber Blade. Life says, thank you to the show. I was only Tech, I'm going to man up and audition for a part this time around. Oh, awesome. Good for you.
Gargano locking it up.
Into the STO.
Now, what kind of part is it you're going to audition for? Out of curiosity, if you want to tell us.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
And what is the show? Or the play, or what have you?
Heads out, and he has all the time he wants. Tossed back into the ring.
Ooh, bad landing.
Is anybody else
Big boot.
into doing television or stage performances, singing?
You must have seen that coming.
I mean, I already know you guys are all awesome, filthy, talented, fantastic streamers. Best community on Twitch, bar none, period. But out of curiosity, what other talents do you guys have? Do you guys play piano, guitar? Do you sing?
Superstar switch up.
Let's talk.
Someone else for the day.
Let me talk to you.
Superstar and become a different superstar.
Or let you talk to me.
Hitting a Falcon Arrow.
Joe Link, what about you? You got any musical talents? Acting talents or anything like that? What's going on with Joe Link? Yoda, what about you?
There might be nothing left in
Sir Jack, Mad Dog. Anybody else? Yoda says, do you remember when the Leviathan faced the prototype in OVW? I do, yeah. Joe Link says, I used to be in a band in high school. I played the baritone, but haven't played in a super long time. Oh, very cool. Now, are you able to still play? Like, do you have that capability? Do you have an instrument? Sir Jack says Joe is going to give us a karaoke stream. Fantastic. Life says, so our drama troupe is focusing on LGBTQ plus issues this year. We are a subsect of the whole troupe, Rebel Alliance Theater, called Let's Go Theater Queers, LGBTQ, and we will be doing a twist on Beauty and the Beast. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Jolik says, oh no, not singing. Yoda says, I paint portrait. You paint portraits? Nice. Do you have any that you could show us, like that you'd be willing to post on Discord?
Escape just in time.
There's electricity running through this arena.
Because if you do, I mean, we'd all love to have a look. Yoda says, I have no musical talents. Well, that's okay. I wasn't talking about just musical talents. I was talking about talents in general. I mean, for instance, Life is doing technical work for stage plays and shows, and now she's going to get into acting. Joe Link plays baritone.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping.
Yo, Life, you play the clarinet? Nice. And you play the violin. That's awesome.
Into the ring now.
I mean, Life, you should post some videos on Discord of yourself playing the violin and the clarinet. Or do a stream. That would be fantastic.
But I don't think you can come
Epic.
back from this many.
Awesome. Sensational. Tremendous. Excellent. And I make yarn. Wait a minute, you make yarn? Like, you actually make the yarn?
That rebel heart on full display with a taunt from Gargano.
You know, just to be clear.
Yes.
He saw it coming, taking advantage.
To see a complete list of champions from each respective brand, simply type TAB.
Gargano clearly feeling like he's got the advantage here.
YTD into the chat.
Into the barricade.
Oh no, now that he has
Yes, I spin my own yarn. That's awesome. Now, what do you knit with it? Where in the Discord should I post? I mean, there's a section for videos and art, and I forget what exactly it's called. If you scroll through, you'll find it. I mean, worst comes to worst, just put it right in no holds barred, really. But
Face first off the knee.
Sir Jack says, "What are you posting?"
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Artwork. He does portraits.
Oh,
Sir Jack, Yoda paints portraits.
Spine buster. Shoulders down.
No, he gets the shoulder up.
You got a question. How much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously
Paints portraits.
Every drop of sweat on the ground.
Which is very cool, by the way. Very cool. But yeah, feel free to post some of those. That'd be awesome. We'd love to have a look. Life says, using wool, I spin it into yarn. I don't like using yarn. I like making yarn. However, I do know how to knit and crochet, mainly hats. Sir Jack says, share pictures and art section. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Sir Jack. Appreciate that.
Saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Backbreaker.
And he barely evades.
This is one hell of a busy match. I mean, I got to tell you, I think Gargano's got a shot at winning this thing. I really do. I mean, he's had a hell of a match so far. He's held his own very well against both Quad and Lincoln. And at times been taking them both on at the same time.
Taking it on the mouth.
Very interesting.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Oh! Kendo stick to the head, but look at that. Lincoln just gets right back up. He's a mammoth. My man is a mammoth. Ooh! Damn. Froggy actually has a hat I spun and made them. Awesome.
We've seen the sledgehammer many times before.
Sir Jack says it's under games and entertainment. Sir Jack guiding the way. Appreciate that, Sir Jack.
Oh, into the barricade. Kendo stick impact. He had it scouted.
Damn.
Eats a punch to the face.
I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? I still think Gargano's got a shot at this. What do you guys think?
Meet the barricade.
Joe Link says he posted Weird Al. Looks awesome. Awesome. I'll have a look at it after the show.
With the counter.
What's coming next?
Taking their time.
Heading back to the ring.
Joe Lincoln is busted open above the right eye. That was from Gargano slamming him in the face with that kendo stick.
She didn't just say AI emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
She didn't just say.
This seems very familiar.
What? Yeah, she did. Yeah. She did say that. Yeah.
Nowhere to go. No escape. This could be the end.
There's no way he survives this. No way.
This seems very familiar. Kind of like Lincoln versus War versus Stone.
We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough.
Well, except for Gargano, though, Joe is doing a lot better than. Wow, look at that! Look at this. Gargano is doing way better than I thought he was going to.
Look at the pain his opponent's in.
And again, for those just coming in, this is for #1 contendership to the Wrestle Wars Genesis Television Championship, currently held by reigning defending champion, the Iceman Christian Hart, who, by the way, defended his title earlier tonight, albeit using a set of steel steps. The man cheated to win, but he defeated the one Elijah Archer in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Lincoln going from submission to submission. Yo, Shadows in the house. Well, if it ain't the VSW 24/7 champion. Joe Link says he is being worked over. Sir Jack says, oh, that Wednesday looks nice. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at all that stuff right after the show, but keep posted. We want to see your talents. If anybody else has any talents they want to share, please do so, whether it be pictures, videos.
Doing
it on your stream tomorrow, so Archer better get on the plane. I mean, he doesn't like to fly, but I'm sure if you get him a few drinks first,
just tap out,
give him a few vodka. I mean, I'm sure he'll get on the plane.
And he escapes the submission.
I'm sure he'll get on.
Things got more disastrous for him.
You can get him high. Well, that'll work. He would appreciate that very much. Oh, look at this Lincoln ride to Jack Quad. Lincoln ride. That might be it. No, sir. Look at that. Jack Quad kicks out. 2 count only.
All the plans are out the window after that.
2 count only.
All right, back to it. Returning to the ring.
That was close. Yo, nice power slam. Gargano just got put right through the canvas there.
What's he hoping to find out there?
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks. Poison Rana. Scary.
Lincoln with a chair shot right to the back of the head.
More damage. Gargano keeps him at bay.
Nice retaliation by Gargano, but look at this. He's going for a ride himself now. Gargano. Lincoln ride it to Gargano. Jack Quad says no, sir. Jack Quad said no, sir.
He climbs into the ring.
YTD Academy Championship op. Stone versus Mnemonics for the Grand Prix title. That's a hell of a matchup. That is a hell of a matchup.
How do you think of Braun Breaker challenging Seth?
Gets the win. What a triple threat.
Ow, look at that. Took out Johnny Wrestling just like that. I actually, for a while there, well, in the beginning, I actually thought Johnny Gargano had a huge shot at winning this thing. Then Joe Lincoln looked like he was taking over the reins and was a sure shot at winning the contendership, but then Jack Quad, resiliency and heart, pulled through, and he was able to take out Johnny Gargano and picks up the big W. So congratulations to Jack Quad, former world champion, and he's now #1 contender to the WrestleWars Genesis Television Championship. So he has a date with the Iceman in the near future, next week, for instance. All right, so Jack Quad, the new #1 contender to the Iceman, Christian Hart. Just clocked him in the head. Yeah. I mean, that was a pretty long, grueling matchup, to be fair. Yoda says, what do you think of Braun Breaker challenging Seth? Well, I mean, I think it's too soon for him to lose to Seth. So hopefully they find a different avenue around that, because I think it's too soon for me.
Pure wrestling title.
Too soon, I think. Archer versus Jackson, Pure Wrestling title. Awesome. Awesome. Man, if we keep getting enough matchups like this, we might have to have a YTD Academy Live tomorrow night.
The number to win a YTD Championship matches to skipping
or tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Tomorrow night, episode 21 481 for TWA. It could happen.
Lol.
Shadow says, got rich, boy. Pon says, what's with all the new titles looking the same? Which titles? I mean, they've always kind of looked the same, so... Except for the Raw World Championship. I was kind of hoping they'd give... make the Raw Women's Championship look more like that title.
Grand Prix title.
TD Academy up. January versus Cali versus Queen Bee Women's Grand Prix title. There's 3 championship matchups right there.
Like
YTD Academy is, of course, a 7-match card. There's 3. And of a possible 7 matches, we're getting closer to a YTD Academy Live, I think, guys.
Should I make it 4? It's Shadowx, wow, emoji angry face with horns.
Anyways, it is time to move on to the next match of the evening. 6th match of the night. It is Dangerous Amber Extreme from the Outlaws. Of course, the Outlaws, they got a lot going on. They just had a big outing, if you will, with their former faction members, now known as the Blade Runners.
Myself and Amber still have
Kaiva and Alice Blade. Rumors of
redemption.
Akira Blade returning. Not to mention, we'd have the mother and daughters reunited in the Squared Circle as a faction. That could be absolutely outstanding. But Amber Extreme has been having some difficulties lately as far as getting back to where she wants to, as far as heading towards Triple Crown champion status. And she wants to make that problem part of her past. She wants to catapult herself back into the title picture. And let's face it, beating Bianca Belair, that is a very good way to do just that. But that said, if Bianca Belair was able to defeat Dangerous Amber Extreme, also a very good way to catapult herself to the top of the food chain, to start challenging some of the women's champions. I got to tell you, the competition in the women's division is absolutely fierce, and the divisions are very deep, and the talent pool is vast. But here we go. Without further ado, Bianca Belair versus Dangerous Amber Extreme from Team Joe Link. Let's go. Mitchell Vaughn and Jack Quad versus the Wolfpack for the tag titles. I mean, is Jack Quad part of Weapons of Mass Destruction now? That's crazy. I did not even know that.
Making her way to the ring from Knoxville.
Shadow says I'm poor. Yep, we do, Sir Jack. We do what? I gotta scroll back now.
Exuberant energy.
Life says I can also post pictures of yarn I made. Yeah, do that. We would love to see that.
And always highly motivated to be the best at everything she does.
Oh, Sir Jack changed his fucking colors. There we go. Myself and Amber still have a YTD Women's Tag Title match redemption. Well, you can always... we can put that on the show as well.
Cheering on the EST.
Oh, come on. Her energy is just infectious.
I just noticed that with our redemption, it's us versus the Blades. Shadow says, let's say he's an honorary weapon. Gotcha. Can someone make me rich again, Shadow says. Well, you'll have to wait until the championship rounds and toss some Archerverse bucks in and hope to win in your favor.
The arena's buzzing, social media's buzzing, a big fight feel, and a main event level match.
That is one way to get some more Archerverse bucks, to be fair.
Emoji face with tears of joy. Book Honeybee Wrestling. Well, if how Kenny is
Honeybee Wrestling says, well, I see there's teams and factions being formed, and I'm like, you see me right now, I'm here, I'm surprised, I've never been asked.
Blades always support you, but
never
you
been a competitor in the women's division like Bianca Belair.
Yeah, think about this. How do you prepare for a next level?
Well, you know, Kenny is Honeybee.
Like the EST.
Kenny Jackson has been doing sensational lately, by the way.
Yeah, so Akira and Amber versus the Blades.
Akira and Amber versus the Blades. Will that be her re-debut match, Sir Jack?
Oh yeah, she's proven that. For better or worse, she's not.
I mean, I would assume that Akira is probably looking at returning at Bash at the Beach at this point. Am I correct in thinking that?
Easily, that's for sure.
And with Bianca Belair, we all know by this point what you're getting.
Is that what the planned
and then some
re-debut for Akira is going to take place? Or do you have a specific date in mind aside from that? I don't know.
Into competing cannot be discounted.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
Alice don't like Honeybee whatsoever.
My goodness.
Shots fired. All right, guys, I'm just going to take a short hiatus. Going to grab myself a drink. Shouldn't be too long. I might even visit the bathroom again. Utilize the facilities.
Kick to the gut.
I mean, it can be a very fun experience depending on how many times you shake it, right? We know this. But anyways, I will be back. Enjoy the matchup. If anybody wants to tell some jokes, I'll of course read them live when I come back. But I shall return.
She's sent to the outside.
And now Bianca getting the crowd involved here. Flawless takedown.
Of course, Bianca Belair enters every match adamant that she's the EST. But, Corey, I have to ask, is that simply enough for her here in this matchup?
Well, Cole, it's definitely a head start and can provide a bit of psychological warfare, but it's not all there is. In fact, Belair could stand to cut down on the cockiness and instead focus up. Don't talk about it, be about it, you know?
In 4D today.
Clothesline.
Oh, nice. It's Shadowx, that's not what I'm saying. Everyone are making new teams and there's me. It's fine though, me and Penny are a team and I suppose.
Able to interrupt the attack.
Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
I used to run a dating service for chickens, but I was struggling to make ends meet.
That competitor cover. Shoulders are down.
Science Pedro was found fully
not over
aware
yet.
that
Plenty left to go in this one.
Here is a joke. Stephen King's son's name is Joe. I'm not joking, but he is. My uncle named his dogs Timex and Rolex. They're his watchdogs.
Stop in the leg. Just nasty.
What's red and bad for your teeth?
Debilitating attack on the leg. And Belair gets beat to the punch. Alabama slam.
That was all sorts of nasty. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement. That's gotta hurt.
Looking for a high-risk, high-reward situation.
Community Wrestling, what's going back for your teeth?
Whoa, look out.
You want to talk about putting it all on the line.
Always an extra risk when you dive ringside.
Alabama slam.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
Belair with the wherewithal to avoid that.
And we just saw some serious offense. She scores big with the counter. Caught in a bad position here. Oh, my goodness. Belair now trying to capitalize.
Great job refocusing to reverse that. Simply type.
And now she delivers her back into the ring.
WCW or
Count out a minute. She needs to get back in.
Have you ever heard of the band 1023 and if not it is probably cause they haven't gotten a bit. I have a joke about the win. But it goes.
Scoop slam!
Belair's got her in her sights.
I used to run a dating service for chickens, but I was struggling to make ends meet.
Good night.
The new jackpot number for a chance to win a channel redemption of your choices, 048. The number to win a live TV championship matches.
No, she kicks out. She kicks
Skipping the
out.
rest.
I do not know.
The other day, my girlfriend asked me to pass her lipstick that I accidentally passed
I don't know
her
if Belair
lipstick.
has ever been more shocked
She
in her
still
career.
isn't talking
That was
to
not
me.
at all what she was
No, that
expecting.
means I just said it
Oh,
right
God,
now.
face first.
She was clearly waiting for that.
Oh, that should do it right there.
She kicked out there, but
It
I don't know how
turns
much
out
more
a
she
major
can
new
take.
study recently found that humans eat more
Belair
bananas
hoisting
than
up the
monkeys.
opposition. This
I
should do
can't
it.
remember the last
Kiss him
time I
down.
ate a
Did
monkey.
Belair just close this
What
out?
does a nosy pepper do answer get jalapeno
Shoulders
business?
down.
Wow,
Most
just
of the movies
barely making it
Titanic and
out.
The Sixth
Escaping
Sense
that
have
pin
in
must have taken
common.
almost everything
Aren't
she's
you dead
got.
people?
Well worth it. Look how frustrated her opponent is.
Bianca has rarely been in this
I have
position. Time
returned.
to see if she can stay focused and
Whoa,
continue the
a
pressure.
show of strength by Bianca Belair.
And a slam.
Damn, just drops her right on the testicles.
That's Bianca
What is the
focusing up and
difference
putting a
between
Air
one
Belair
and
about to take to the skies. Oh, she missed, landed with nobody home, and Amber Extreme going to take full. No, sir.
Look at this.
Look at this back and forth struggle this late into the match, and we still have a back and forth struggle for control.
What power. What dominance.
Alabama slammer by Extreme.
We have seen such a physical
Good
match
Lord.
from these combatants, and the wear and tear
A
is starting
battle
to show.
this is.
Now's the time where the smartest competitor needs to take
All right, let's see what's been
advantage of
going
the
on.
situation. Needs to figure out the quickest way to end this.
It Shadows remembers I know.
Looking good for Bianca.
Big love of Shadows. There are some amazing and fun channel rewards to
Sir Jack says he's going to watch Transformers in 4D today. Very cool.
Opponent had for her and still managed to kick out.
Honeybee says that's not what I'm saying. Everyone are making new teams, and there's me. It's fine though. Me and Kenny are a team, and I suppose I have January with Winter Swarm. Yes, you do. Winter Swarm is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Life says, I used to run a dating service for chickens, but I was struggling to make hens meet.
Out of the ring, she has to mind the 10 count.
Yoda says, no, wait a minute. Honeybee, first of all, said, Sir Jack, I'm fully aware that Alice doesn't like me. Yoda says, here's a joke. Stephen King's son's name is Joe. I'm not joking, but he is. My uncle named his dog Timex and Rolex. They're his watchdogs. Honeybee says, what's red and bad for your teeth? A brick.
Just deadlifting right there. The power slam.
Life says, Honeybee, what's blue and bad for your teeth? A brick painted blue. Oh, that's ghastly. That's just trying to ride the coattails of Honeybee there. Honeybee says, I have many jokes about unemployed people. Sadly, none of them work.
I can see up to the rafters, and there's not a single person sitting down.
Life says, I have a joke about the wind, but it blows.
Bianca Belair.
Yoda says, I used to run I already read that. The other day, my girlfriend asked me to pass her lipstick, but I accidentally passed her glue stick. She still isn't talking to me.
Find the nearest exit. It's over.
She kicked out.
You and I both, Byron.
Is there still enough left to try that maneuver again? Or is her confidence
It turns out a major new study recently found that humans eat more bananas than monkeys, but I can't remember the last time I ate a monkey. What does a nosy pepper do? Answer, gets jalapeno business. What do the movies Titanic and The Sixth Sense have in common? Icy dead people.
Bianca proving why she's the toughest with that kick out.
Hashtag predictions. Well, I mean, it's not the championship round yet, Shadows. That's the next match. That's the beginning of the championship rounds. You gotta be patient, sir. Honeybee says, what's the difference between a Lamborghini and a dead body? I don't have a Lamborghini in my garage.
No fear, absolute reckless abandon.
993, unlucky.
Nice. What energy in this arena.
I mean,
I'm getting goosebumps.
yeah, no, it's unlucky. I was going to say you might be close. No, you're not, though. I think the number is 048 and 227.
You can almost hear the opponent.
Which is faster, hot or cold? Obviously hot because you can catch a cold. Joe Link says two blondes fell into a hole one and... Or what? Oh, I see. Okay, never. He spelled the word hole wrong. Two blondes fell into a hole. One said, it's dark in here, and the other said, I don't know, I can't see.
That was almost a count out.
Yoda says, what's E.T. short for? Because he's got little legs. Oh my God. Honeybee says, I'm still in line for both. Yeah, you are. Today's Shadows is, wow, look at that, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Bianca Belair. Wow, what a huge win for Bianca Belair. That will certainly catapult her up the food chain, up the ladder rung by rung. She is climbing with a huge win over Amber Extreme from Team Joe Lake. Congratulations to Bianca Belair. Today life is John Moxley.
Absolutely impressive performance and win here tonight.
Practically an inhuman effort in
And
terms
who
of
else played?
resilience.
Shadows is Asuka.
You really have to hand it to them. They earned this victory.
Joe Lake says, oh man, Amber's in trouble. She sure is. She just lost to the EST of TWA. Doesn't have quite the same ring, does it? She needs to change that. She needs to change that. All right. Here we go. Next match of the night and the first match of the championship rounds. It is Queen Bee from Team Honeybee Wrestling, looking to become a double champion as she challenges the man, Becky Lynch, for the Wrestle Wars Genesis Women's Television Championship. That is the next match of the night. It is an Extreme Rules matchup. Anything can happen. Anything goes. Who do you guys think is going to come out on top here? I'm going to get the betting lines open. Give me a second. All right, so who walks out television champion? Is it going to be Queen Bee? Or is it going to be Becky Lynch, the reigning defending champion? 5 minutes to make your bets. And there you go, guys. The betting lines are open. And it is time to rock and roll. It is show time and go time. Time to turn and burn for the Women's Television Championship. Queen Bee challenging the man Becky Lynch to become double champion. Can she do it? Put your Archiverse bucks where your mouth is, folks. Let's go. Get your bets in. Let's go.
Redemption of your...
All right.
Champion versus champion contest.
Bets are rolling in. Get your bets in. Even if you bet 10 Archiverse bucks, you could win a slice of the pie. And of course, if you're Shadows, and you've of course spent a lot of Archiverse bucks, you're going to need to get in on that. Going to need to get in on that betting pool. Got to get in on that betting pool. All right. Here comes the reigning, defending, undisputed Women's Grand Prix Wrestling Champion. She is the queen of the Hive.
Michael, and judging from the response on social media,
Queen Bee from Team Honeybee Wrestling. Let's go.
Here tonight.
All right, so there's really not a whole lot of other information noteworthy anyways in the dirt sheet, so we may as well get started on one of our lists. We only have 3 matches left, this one included. We are officially in the championship rounds here at episode number 480. What would you guys like to hear first? If we're only to do one of the 2 lists tonight, would you like to hear the 10 best WWE World Championship matches according to CageMatch.net? Or the 10 best WWE Championship matches according to Dave Meltzer? Which one would you guys like to hear first?
One of the trailblazers in the women's evolution.
You want to hear Dave Meltzer's opinions, or do you want to hear
Dave Meltzer?
Dave Meltzer? Okay, Honeybee says Dave Meltzer. Joe Link says Dave. Anybody else? Everybody gets a vote on this. Your opinion does matter.
With much of the women's evolution.
It does.
Dave.
It does.
Let's hear from Uncle Dave.
Introducing the challenger from London, England, the Queen Bee.
I'll just give it a few moments.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, she is the television champion, Becky Lynch.
Life says Dave. Honeybee says, let's hear from Uncle Dave. Okay, so Uncle Dave it is.
Right back at the opposition.
So, this is from the Sportster.com, published by Andrew Kelly. It is 10 best WWE Championship matches according to Dave Meltzer. So some all-time classic matches have been battled with the WWE Championship on the line. Here are the best according to Dave Meltzer. This was actually published exactly 1 year ago, just for the record. So the WWE Championship is the most prestigious prize in all of wrestling, and no matter where WWE's quality of product is, it has such a rich lineage and celebrated history as being the pinnacle of the entire industry. When looking back over the years, it is very easy to see why it has this reputation. Some all-time classic matches have been battled with the WWE Championship on the line between the biggest legends in the industry, with no other championship in WWE having this sort of pedigree in terms of match quality. Dave Meltzer's star ratings give a great indication to which matches are better than others. So number 10. Triple H versus Cactus Jack, No Way Out 2000, 4.5 stars. So this was a thrilling clash inside Hell in a Cell, and a rivalry which certainly warranted the stipulation. It built from their previous encounters into something bloodier and more fueled with hatred. This match marked the end of Foley's full-time career as a wrestler, and it couldn't have been done better or in a better way. Triple H's backdrop to Foley through the cell is still one of the most stunning visuals of all time, with this feud helping to further propel Triple H to legendary status.
He's going under the ring now.
Number 9, The Rock versus Steve Austin, WrestleMania 17, 4.5 stars. So matches between The Rock and Steve Austin were never technical masterclasses, but their storytelling abilities made them one of the best partnerships of all time, with this match being up there with the greatest WrestleMania main events ever. It was exciting, hard-hitting, and full of everything that made WWE incredible during this era. Austin's crazy heel turn at the end of the match was just a small part of what made this match such a spectacle. Number 8, Triple H versus Cactus Jack, Royal Rumble 2000, 4.5 stars. So the punishment dished out by both men was almost uncomfortable at times in the best possible way, with it feeling like an authentic fight between two individuals who hated each other's guts. It was bloody, violent, and impactful, with everything feeling important during the match. Both Cactus Jack and Triple H showed a lot of resilience and guts, with a lot of respect added to their names after this match. The finishing sequence, in which Cactus Jack somehow kicked in a thumbtack spot, and pedigree was amazing, although he would ultimately come up short. Number 7, Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles, TLC 2018, and he gave that one a 4.75 star rating. So this match just got better and better as it went on, with two of the world's best in-ring talents battling in what many saw as a dream match. This was technically superb, with them not putting a foot wrong throughout the whole contest. The psychology and storytelling throughout were world class, and it is rightfully up there with some of the all-time classics when it comes to match rating, and it will likely get spoken about more fondly in the future, as it isn't often brought up in the conversation of best matches ever currently.
Timely reversal on Lynch.
Number 6, AJ Styles versus John Cena, Royal Rumble 2017, and he gave that a 4.75 star rating. So the chemistry between AJ Styles and John Cena throughout 2016 and 2017 was sensational, with them wrestling 3 brilliant matches, with the WWE title encounter being arguably the best of the bunch. This was a very unique match, as throughout its 24-minute entirety, neither man left the ring once. It was a beautifully wrestled match, with it being significant for seeing Cena win his second equaling 16th world title. Sorry, record set equaling. My eyes bugged out there. I wondered why it would say second equaling, but anyways, record equaling 16th world title.
And now dropping the bombs.
Number 5, Brock Lesnar versus John Cena versus Seth Rollins. That's the Royal Rumble 2015. Also a 4.75 star rating. So on what was a disastrous pay-per-view overall, this was a stellar triple threat match for WWE's top prize. Brock Lesnar was presented like a complete monster, overcoming all types of punishment, including a huge top rope elbow through the announce table at the hands of Seth Rollins. Rollins was the young up-and-comer in this match, and he took his next step to stardom in this match by looking like an equal to both Lesnar and WWE's #1 babyface John Cena, who once again rose to the occasion for a big match. Alright, so before I finish the list, I'm just going to go ahead and catch up on chat here. Let's see, 9,176 Archivers bucks on the line, Honeybee says.
Back of the neck here.
I should have bet on Lynch to even get a payout. I think CM Punk is in this list. Is just a guess, though. Well, we're going to find out. Oh! Man, I looked up and I see Becky Lynch getting kicked right in the lippies. Wow! And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. That is all. The winner of the match and new Wrestle Wars Genesis Women's Television Champion and our newest double champion from Team Honeybee Wrestling, Queen Bee, your new television champion. Congratulations, Honeybee Wrestling. And I'll go ahead and issue the payout for that. Just give me a sec.
The Queen Bee.
What a shift into the tides with this championship match.
Talk about history in the making. This is literally one for the history.
All right, the winner was Queen Bee. She's your new television champion. And 9,176 Archiverse bucks will now be distributed. And there we go. There we go. And here we go. On to our next match of the championship rounds and the co-main event of the evening. And if you haven't already had a look at the new beautiful Wrestle Wars Genesis Tag Team Championship, there it is, the world titles. You'll get a better close-up look when the match starts, of course. But tag team elimination matchup, 4 teams in it to win it. We've got, of course, the former champions, War of the Machine and Marshall Omega from Team Night the Undying and Team Glenola. They are the Wolfpack Horsemen. We've got Pretty Deadly looking to rise to the top and become champions. And, of course, the OC, former champions in pretty much any promotion they've ever been in, looking to become, for the first time ever, Wrestle Wars Genesis Tag Team Champions. But the world champions, the man called Drek and Tony Stone, looking to thwart all of their agendas and remain the undisputed Wrestle Wars Genesis World Tag Team Champions. So we're going to get the betting lines open here for this matchup. Give me a second. When Glenola's name entered this, the winner was decided, Sir Jack says. All right, give me a second. I'm going to open up the betting line. And we'll get this championship matchup rocking and rolling. All right, so who walks out World Tag Champions? Is it going to be the OC? The Wolfpack Horsemen? Pretty Deadly? Or the reigning defending champions? Weapons of Mass Destruction. I'll give 10 minutes this time to make your bets. Make sure everybody gets a chance to participate, earn some Archiverse bucks. And there we go. Bang lines are open. Time to rock and roll. And it is showtime and go time. Time and turn to burn. It is the OC versus the Wolfpack Horsemen versus Pretty Deadly versus the reigning defending champions. Weapons of Mass Destruction World Tag Team titles on the line. Let's go. Co-main event of the evening, guys. Get your bets in. Get them in.
I haven't
you don't want to miss out.
Archer yet. MOGI's probably out and about with Alice.
Look who's here.
I haven't seen Elijah Archer yet. Probably out and about with Alice. No, he was in the first match of the night, Sir Jack. Christian Hart cheated and hit him in the face with a set of steel steps and beat him in a Falls Count Anywhere match for the television championship. So Christian Hart is still the reigning defending champion.
Remember, guys,
via steel steps.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this.
Yeah, well, tonight they should have changed his name to the Steel Man. The Cheater.
Alice Blade, Michelle Vaughn versus Blade
Alice Blade and Michelle Vaughn versus the Blade Runners. There's another matchup. Make sure you put these all in the correct spot, Shadows. That way when I make up the YTD Academy live card, I can put all of these matches on it.
That can't happen.
And there you can see the new YTD Academy World Tag Team Championship. The other tag team title that was redesigned. Absolutely fabulous. Beautiful design championships.
Because you neglected to include me. I think you're actually delusional.
Pretty Deadly making their way to the ring here. That can't happen. Alice is a Blade Runner. Oh yeah, that's right. Joling says, wait, Alice Blade is the Blade Runners. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I don't know why I didn't think of that when I read it.
Your perception, Michael Cole, but the reality is Elton Prince carries himself like the star he really is.
I mean, Shadows, you could always put the Outlaws in there. You could put them up against the Wolfpack Gals. You got Katana Chance and Caden Carter, who now are not in the running for the Genesis World Tag titles, but they can also fight for the YTD Academy Tag Team Championships. You've got Damage Control. I mean, the possibilities are endless. Shadow says, now does it look like I know these teams?
This, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make an extravagant entrance.
Shadow's not doing his homework, guys. Not doing his homework. Shame on you, Shadows.
It's Shadow X energy rolling on the floor like that. 'Cause I don't want to.
All right. Anyways, I'll get back to the list here.
Alice is attending to Archer back in the ring.
Take a look at the raven-haired bruiser.
Not to be taken lightly, despite his eccentricities.
So number 4 is Shawn Michaels versus Mankind. In Your House 10 Mind Games, 1996, 4.75 stars. So for two huge legends, these men didn't clash too often, but when they did at this show, it was magic. Mankind's character was still more sadistic and physical at this stage, and it made for a very fun dynamic, with Michaels having to give up his flashier offense in order to survive. A big downside to this was a poor finish in which Vader ran out and caused a disqualification. The star rating of this match, even with a terrible ending, is testament to the in-ring quality that was on display between Michaels and Mankind.
Reforming the OC once again.
Number 3, Bret Hart versus the British Bulldog. In Your House 5 Seasons Beatings, 1995, 4.75 star rating. So on what was a terrible pay-per-view, Bret Hart and the British Bulldog salvaged the show with a phenomenal WWE Championship match. In contrast with their technical prowess displayed in a previous encounters, this was a physical and bloody brawl between rivals. This took their intensity up multiple levels, with Hart's title reign feeling at huge jeopardy due to him being unable to defeat Bulldog in the past. However, Hart managed to pull out the win even with Jim Cornette helping Bulldog at ringside.
Looking to repeat the same success on his own.
Number 2, Bret Hart versus Owen Hart. SummerSlam 1994, 5 stars. So the bad blood between these two brothers continued on from when WrestleMania 10, with Owen Hart having a case for a title shot after defeating his brother at the event. This led to a steel cage match at SummerSlam. These two utilized the controversial escape the cage rule perfectly, mixing it in well with their hatred with one another and desire to inflict damage. Bret would emerge victorious in this match, even with Owens' tremendous heel momentum at the time.
One of the most feared guys in Japanese
Last but not least, number 1 on the list, John Cena versus CM Punk. Money in the Bank 2011, 5 stars. So the electricity in the arena was enough to power the entire city of Chicago. The crowd were firmly behind CM Punk as his contract was set to expire following the event, adding a lot of intrigue into the result. Punk and John Cena showcased tremendous chemistry in this match on top of the wonderful atmosphere. Punk won the match to a huge ovation, with the bout playing out perfectly in terms of fluid wrestling, organized chaos, and a stunning crowd. And here come the reigning, defending, undisputed WrestleWars Genesis World Tag Team Champions. They've won them, had them vacated, won them again, had them vacated, won them back. They are simply the undisputed World Tag Team Champions. From Team Dedrick and Team Shadows, the man called Drek and Tony Stone, weapons of mass destruction. So again, that was the Sportster.com. 10 best WWE Championship matches according to Dave Meltzer. It was published by Andrew Kelly. Number 10 was Triple H versus Cactus Jack. No Way Out 2000, 4.5 stars. Number 9, The Rock versus Steve Austin, WrestleMania 17, 4.5 stars. Number 8, again, Triple H versus Cactus Jack, Royal Rumble 2000, 4.5 stars. Number 7, Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles, TLC 2018, 4.75 stars. Number 6, AJ Styles versus John Cena, Royal Rumble 2017, 4.75 stars. Number 5, Brock Lesnar versus John Cena versus Seth Rollins, Royal Rumble 2015, 4.75 stars. Number 4, Shawn Michaels versus Mankind, In Your House 10 Mind Games, 1996, 4.75 stars. Number 3 was Bret Hart versus the British Bulldog, In Your House 5, Seasons Beatings, 1995, 4.75 stars. Number 2 was Bret Hart versus Owen Hart, SummerSlam 1994, 5 stars. And last but not least, it was John Cena versus CM Punk, Money in the Bank 2011, 5 stars. All right, there you have it, guys. Your Uncle Dave list. What did you guys think? Chyna versus Alundra Blaze, Women's Legends title. Now there's a match. Whole show is booked. All right, so just make sure you put it in the correct spot over on Discord. Joling says that's 9 matches. Yeah, we only need 7 for YTD Academy. It's only a 7-match card for YTD Live.
Jawbreaker! Delivers the leg drop.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
So we'll have to figure that one out.
Come on, not the chair.
He's taking this to the floor now. And there's the cover.
Although, of course, after the main event, we could always have championship bonus matches. So there's that. We'll see what happens. We shall see. Damn, War Machine taking it to Tony Stone outside the ring here.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
No eliminations yet. All 4 teams still standing strong with their partners intact.
Coming in hot.
Where was the ref?
Stalking their opponent.
The ref was outside the ring.
Oh, knee to the face.
Big time knee. Lariat combo. Dominating shoulder tackle.
He catches
Referee was
Gallows with a big
outside
counter.
the ring.
Olympic slam. Shoulders down. And the champ can't keep the challenger down long.
This deep into the match, and he's able to kick out before a... Does he have him here? Gonna see a new champ.
Effective pin.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
War got robbed of a pin count. I know. I saw that.
Brother slam.
Bear hug. Has been eliminated.
Somebody was eliminated. I'm not sure who it was, though. Terrible camera angle.
Well-placed elbow. We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is. Big time shoulder block with a corkscrew.
I think it might have been a member of Pretty Deadly.
Absolutely throwing all caution to the wind.
Spinning in the face of danger.
I think it might have been Elton Prince that got eliminated.
He wants it one more time.
Super kick. Will it be?
Oh yeah, it was.
No championship match.
Another near fall, this time on War the Machine by Tony Stone.
Going to become someone else for the day.
The Prince is out? Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
Become a different superstar each day you visit.
In this match.
The Prince is
Delivers
out.
a leg drop. Right to the chest.
Marshall Omega is attacking absolutely everybody.
Uh-oh. Hits him with the counter.
Has the betting lines closed yet? Probably, eh?
Looking for the victory. He refuses to stay down.
Yeah. No time remaining on the betting lines.
Spine buster. Could lead to a big time win.
That's gotta be it.
Incredible.
Looks like there's only 200 Archivers bucks on the line. Only one person bet on that match.
Up and down.
So I will just delete that because you can't win
From the top. Shoulders down.
if nobody else bets.
Is it enough?
No problemo.
Kick out and the title fight continues.
Has been eliminated.
All right. All right, who got eliminated? Turn my back for 2 seconds.
Contender match Archer.
Ooh, right to the throat.
Kit Wilson is gone. Pretty Deadly is out.
Up and caught with a punch.
What if I book a #1 contendership match?
Where is their elimination off camera?
Why is there elimination off? Right, that's what I'm saying. The camera angles have been ghastly.
That is the second one.
Super kick. Not done yet.
That's gotta be it. You
Luke
gotta
Gallows
believe
has
it's
been eliminated.
creeping into the champ's head. Uh-oh.
Oh! Sky high.
Will the reign continue?
And Carl Anderson is out. The OC has been eliminated. It is down to weapons of mass destruction
Here right now is breaking glass.
and
These
the
fans
Wolfpack
are on
Horsemen.
fire. Sidewalk slam.
Oh! Tony Stone gets nailed right in the back of the skull with a steel chair.
Some effective offense with that.
Take that.
That one coming. And he's able to reverse.
Drek tosses Omega back into the ring.
He's got something in store.
Oh, War the Machine with a flatliner.
It all seems like it has all been
Woo!
down to these teams lately.
Piercing.
Joling says it seems like it's always down to these teams lately. I know. They are absolute
Will
monsters.
this be enough? The champ with a surprising.
Wow, not even a 1 count there. Omega got robbed. The referee apparently does not like the Wolfpack Horsemen, guys.
But the champ won't stay down.
Robbed War the Machine earlier, just robbed Marshall Omega.
The midsection. I think I know what's next. Powerbomb dropped in.
Gonna see a new champ.
Don't even know what to say.
In jeopardy here.
I think the pair. He's going for the
2 count only. Tony Stone kicks out.
Yeah, she has ignored them.
close call makes the champ nervous.
2 count only. This time Drek kicks out.
Whoa, not quite yet. He's going back to the well. Sky high. Way up there. I think the champ's got it.
There you go. No way. War the Machine kicked out again.
TAB. WCW. YT beat into the champ. Richie didn't even go to count right away.
I still have to change that. It should say exclamation point TWA. Joe Link, are you able to change that?
Challenger is in some big trouble. These are dire straits for him. He needs to be extra cautious now.
Going up top.
The new jackpot number 40 chance to win a tournament redemption of your choices. 0-3. The number to win a YTV championship.
Yeah, it is in there as TWA, but I forgot to change the message for the timer.
John Cena Team 12 against champion Alan Severn Team Glenelg World Television Champion Christian Hart Team Christian K.
So we just need to change it so the message reads exclamation point TWA instead of TAB. You know what I mean?
And he has free reign to the outside.
Know what I'm saying?
No countouts to worry about.
You know what I'm coming at you with?
Now. Neck breaker. So smooth. Bullseye with the drop kick.
Counters. This could be an opportunity. Oh, what a kick.
Not done yet.
Gonna take a trip.
The Florida Keys.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
Joey says, yeah, I know what you mean. Excellent. At least somebody does.
Ooh. From the top. Diving double axe handle.
I don't know, guys. What do you think? Is it going to be the Wolfpack Horsemen or Weapons of Mass Destruction?
And this one might be headed ringside.
It's hard to say at this point. It is a back-and-forth struggle for control between both teams.
A back suplex. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here. Oh, and back to the elbow. Big time spine. We got a cover.
Tony Stone needs to hurry up a little bit here.
That's it.
Wow. Omega just eliminated Drek. Oh, Tony Stone takes a kendo stick right between the eyes.
He deflects it right back.
But it is now down to Tony Stone versus the Wolfpack Horsemen. Weapons of Mass Destruction in jeopardy of losing their tag team championships here.
I don't want to see him tap out. Not like this.
He's risking permanent damage.
War the Machine with a huge bear hug here, but look at this. Stone fighting back.
Can he do it? Yes.
And he still has that kendo stick. Omega on the attack immediately. Wasted no time there.
Down the hard way.
Damn.
Oh, gosh.
Tony Stone is in all kinds of trouble here.
Everyone get out. He may get the 3 count right here. I think so.
Wow. And that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winners of the match and new Wrestle Wars Genesis World Tag Team Champions from Team Glenola and Team Knight the Undying. It is the Omega Marshall Omega and War the Machine. They are the Wolfpack Horsemen, and they are your new World Tag Team Champions, Les Champions. Congratulations to Team Glenola and Team Knight the Undying, and of course the Wolfpack in general. New World Tag Team Champions.
Quite the combination of endurance, in-ring savvy, and if I'm being honest, some pure luck.
Elimination matches are no picnic, but they still made it through in one piece.
What a match that was. Congratulations to the Wolfpack Horsemen.
Might change the YTV tag title match.
All right, here we go, guys. The main event of the evening. And this is for the World Championship. the most prestigious prize in all of sports entertainment.
Remember, in the Discord,
we've got the newcomer, the fast-rising JC. He is the #1 contender to the World Championship, and he is taking on John Cena, the man that shocked the world last week by winning the World Championship. This is best 2 out of 3 falls. Now I am going to open up the betting lines. If you want to make a bet on the match, who you think is going to win this World Championship matchup, get your bets in. I'm going to open it right now. Give me a second. All right, so who walks out world champion? Is it going to be JC or John Cena? 5 minutes to make your bets.
DJ Takeover.
And there we go. Betting lines are officially open. Get your bets in. Let's go. And it is showtime and go time for the main event of the evening. And then, of course, we'll see each other. Well, our next scheduled show is actually not until next Saturday night. That is our new time slot for Wrestle Wars Genesis. But, of course, we're going to have dark matches. We're going to have a YTD Academy live potentially tomorrow. We'll see what happens with that. But we will have a YTD Academy live at some point, and we may even have a tournament popping up. So keep your eyes peeled. Stay tuned. Don't miss out on the action, because the road to the 3rd annual Bash at the Beach Dream preview just keeps heating up. But after this matchup, that will be it. That will be all for episode number 480. And as always, I appreciate everybody for stopping by, checking out the show, having a good time. You guys are the single best community on Twitch. You've proven so here. You've proven so over on YouTube for YTD Academy. You guys are just simply unequivocally legends, and I love you all. But betting lines are open. Get your bets in. It is time for the main event of the evening. And then, of course, you don't have to go home, but you will have to get the fuck out of my channel at some point. That's just the way it goes. Give me a moment. All right, so here we go. Betting lines are open, and it is time to turn and burn. It is showtime and go time for the main event of episode number 480, Wrestle Wars Genesis, on the road to the 3rd annual Bash at the Beach World Championship on the line. JC, John Cena. Let's go. All right. Target the invasion. Who is DJ Takeover? Because I already had a target in mind. That was a very late redemption.
Let us quote it in the Redeems as a Redeem event site that greatest. NGL never heard of him. Just found him on the catalog under your stream.
Just found him on the catalog under your stream. That's where I was looking.
How can I forget?
When I found the guy I was going to target. Because again, that was a very late redemption, so I already had a target in mind.
Boy.
But that's kind of funny that we were both doing the same thing to find a target.
You can't get rocked by Cena's incomparable power.
Now this superstar's going to want to stick and move to the best of his ability, because if John gets his hands on you, your night's over.
But actually, it looks like the person I was going to target is no longer live.
The personification of longevity and hard work. The 16-time world champion.
Not just a 16-time world champion, a Hollywood phenomenon, and a man who embodies the meaning of superstar.
Welcome to the World Stampedic Ambition. The new jackpot number for a chance to win a channel redemption of your choices, 048. The number to win a YTD championship matches.
I'm just having a look here.
He has won Royal Rumbles, Elimination Chambers, Money in the Bank matches, and the most WWE title reigns.
He's also won the hearts and minds of the WWE Universe.
As fickle as the audience can be at times, they know true greatness when they see it.
We are witnessing greatness.
The
Interesting.
greatest three numbers are 7, 9, 6. Good luck, Sir Jack the Greatest. There are some amazing and fun channel rewards to choose from it.
Poetic Ambition, welcome in to the Archiverse TV channel. Welcome to episode number 480, and welcome to the Fan Jam. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you stopping by.
And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts.
All right, so DJ, is it DJ Takeover or Taken, or is that the correct spelling?
Wrestling champion, John Cena.
His exact name.
Intensity on the face of the champion. Challenger in the corner, looking more determined than I've ever seen.
His exact name? DJ Takeover? Okay. All right, so that's who we're going to be raiding then. Invading, if you will. We don't like to raid, we like to invade. We like to take the electricity and keep it flowing. Keep the juices rolling.
Championship action.
Go and turn and burn on somebody else's turf, if you will.
Absolutely no
That's what we do.
to even entertain the possibility of walking out of here tonight.
But here we go, JC versus John Cena, World Championship on the line. Best 2 out of 3 falls. What do you guys think? Who's winning the world title?
Someone on the 2K23 catalog streaming 2K22.
Just one step ahead. Oh my God!
Who's winning the world title here?
And into the count. And he breaks the count.
Someone on the 2K23 catalog is streaming 2K22. Nice.
Corey, just how
People love it when
careful you
people
have to be
do
in a
that,
2
you know.
out of 3 falls match.
Extremely careful, Cole. You never know where a fall could come from or when. And while it's easy to think you can afford to give away one fall, you really don't want to let your opponent get even one step ahead and closer to victory.
Joe Link, get out.
Not the position you want to be in right now. Oh, ram face first.
He's able to fend off the attack.
All right, let's see what's going on here.
Can I change the target or not?
Big forearm.
I'm still just browsing through things. Some very interesting streams going on tonight.
Tossed into the corner.
Did they end their stream?
Superstar top
No.
rope.
Oh,
Wrap him
no.
up, lift him up. Here it comes.
Don't do it!
A soul buster.
Anyways.
Suicide tornado!
Can I change target or not? Did they end their stream or no?
No
I mean,
kick out at 2.
This is no time to
is it
hesitate.
another wrestling show?
The end
And I
coming.
don't know if he'll be after when we raid.
Oh, okay. Then all right. Then let's change the target. See if you can find somebody that needs a boost that's playing 2K23.
Oh, check this out. What athleticism!
I mean, when we're going to invade new people, we want to make it so that we can at least help the community.
I don't know, this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has.
And that's another 2K23 streamer. I mean, we don't always have to raid 2K23 streamers, but
time to flip it.
We do like to support our fellow wrestling streamers.
Boom.
Our
Those last hits rattled the champ.
Our community co-hosts, if you will. There's only one host with the most. How dare they?
Much worse for him, Cole.
Host of the most must-see show on Twitch TV and YouTube TV. The very best in fantasy wrestling excellence, bar none, period. They aren't the host of the most. They might be the best of the rest. Who knows?
Nice counter by Cena.
All right. So that's going to be our target. I've got it ready to roll. Shadows.
And Cena's able to evade.
But anyways, you guys did not tell me what you think. Who's winning the world title here?
Look at Cena now. We know.
Cena!
Who's winning the world title?
Another one bites the dust to the champ. And look at the
Shadow says, I can't see my pick. He's going for John Cena to retain the world championship.
Cena can win this. Cena can win this, Michael. STF. And you imagine what it would do to his confidence?
STF locked in here. But JC fighting back. Elbow right to the bridge of the nose. Two count only.
Are you kidding me?
Joling says JC is winning. Shadow says, think JC used his resilience. Also Cena. Still only a 2 count.
Well, we might see a new champ here tonight. Don't put the cart before the horse. The champ kicked out and has no intentions on losing that title anytime soon.
The next big move might end this. The question is, who has the stamina left to pull it out? Here's, reversal. Can he take advantage?
Man, what a match.
Double knee backbreaker.
A great way to end the evening. Best 2 out of 3 falls main event for the World Championship. Number 1 contender and fast rising star JC taking on the world champ.
I think the paradigm has shifted.
Wow, look at that. 1-0 JC.
The possibility for serious injury just went way up.
These superstars are starting to get very imaginative right now.
1-0 JC.
Looking at that stage and getting some dark thoughts.
A defenseless Cena here. Knee
ooh. Neckbreaker to a face buster.
Screens, exposed metal.
Nice flying crossbody though by John Cena, who's looking to capitalize here and even the odds. He's down 1-0 in jeopardy of losing his world championship.
Absolutely planet. And I think we all know nothing good comes
oh, landed with an elbow to the concrete. Nobody home, and JC on the attack.
Turning the tables.
Nice kick from the bottom by Cena right in the face.
Dodges.
Nice takedown by JC. Little ground and pound to Cena's face.
Just strike it at will.
And this JC is an impressive superstar. Very successful debut over in YTD Academy. Then he became the number 1 contender. Now, stepping up to the plate, he is swinging for the fences and so far hitting a home run.
He heads out of the ring. No countouts.
Unless the wind catches the ball and sends it back to the infield.
Forearm's going to cut off the wind. Guillotine applied. Cena's in trouble. Is Cena going to...
Valiant effort, but he finally had to submit.
Wow, look at that. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match and new Wrestle Wars Genesis World Champion, JC, is your new champion. Congratulations to JC, your new world champion. After taking out John Cena in a best 2 out of 3 falls matchup. Absolutely Fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all for episode number 480. We'll see each other for sure Wednesday night, but of course we're probably going to have another show before then. You know me, I get the itch, and then it is time to turn and burn. It is showtime and go time. But next scheduled show is Wednesday, or sorry, not Wednesday. We changed it to Saturday night, so my apologies. Next Saturday night is the next scheduled show for Wrestle Wars Genesis, but of course I believe we're going to be having a YTD Academy Live before then, and potentially even a tournament, so stay tuned. You don't want to miss a show. We are officially way into the road, and man, the road is burning. We added so much fuel to the fiery path that is the road to the 3rd annual Bash at the Beach stream preview. It is going to be absolutely off the charts, a thrill ride, but it's time to invade, spread the electricity, keep everything rocking and rolling. You don't have to go home. You do have to get the fuck out of my channel. It is time for you to go see Breezy B3378. Right now, get out. Goodbye.
Play. It Shadowks, your numbers are 5, 9, 9. Good luck at Shadowks. There are some amazing and fun channel rewards to choose from if you are the Cho. Boy.
I appreciate the rave for sure.